Nag-end live siya, nag-end live.
Kantahin mo nga, coach, yung kanta ni Sabrina. Please, please.
You're gonna me, you're gonna know, and then I guess so.
Galing.
Galing na.
Sayawin mo nga.
You're gonna me, and then I guess so.
Galing. Galing mo talaga.
Hayop ka.
Ayan na. Me espresso. Live it up down. Taro. Right next on the...
I need a me, and then in this night, I need a me. Yeah, it's not, I said it's not. Diba?
Galing yung tono niya.
Galing
Galing mo.
yun. You get in me, gonna go, and then I get stuck.
Galing! Yura daw leg si Wingman. Nasaan ba si Wingman?
Anong nangyari? Nawala eh. Balik na kaya, nawala.
Pasensya na. Kung minsan.
Hindi, kasi kaya nawala, binline ko.
Ay. Oo, lahat sila nawala.
Blinding.
Blinded
Tama ba yun?
talaga.
Blinding, blinded.
Blinding.
Blinding.
Pagtapos na, syempre. Blinding muna.
Blinding.
Papasok. Blinding.
Hey, look at that. Ang hindi ako komportable. Kitang-kita yung legs ko. Higit na me, higit na yun, yun na guess so.
Mag-ingat ka sa katabi mo, Ate Ibong Adar na yan. Lagot, laro.
Pag ikaw binline ko, tapos nag-ulti ako, ano yung ulti ni Reyna? Guys, chat, ano yung ulti ni Reyna?
Oo nga, no?
Ano yun? Ano sinasabi niya? Your duty is not over.
Mali, mali.
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 Hindi ganun. Ano nga sinasabi
Watch
niya?
this! Tama?
Hindi.
Hindi ba?
Hindi, mali.
Hindi.
Mali.
Mali.
Ano yung ulti ni Reyna?
Don't get in my way. Yun ba?
Di. Mali ka na naman, coach eh.
I am the hunter.
Iba rin!
Mali.
Hindi.
Ano sinasabi niya?
Scanning.
Scanning? Ayun nata, oo.
O, diba? Tama.
Tapos ganun yun, di ba? Smokes down. Tama ba? Reyna? No? Tama?
Oo.
Tama. Reyna yun eh. Smokes
Grabe.
down.
Ang galing. Sobrang galing mo dyan.
Igagi, ano nangyari dito? Kuya, ano nangyari dito?
Kaya?
Kuya. Yeah.
Kaya?
Ano nangyari sa kanya?
Nyari. Nyari na eh. Yes, it is. Yes.
Kantay mo
Happy
na.
birthday.
Me,
You know, despite the fact that they have actually had a fair bit of success, particularly in the Taylor meta when Ascent came back into the pool, they were one of the early adopters of this map. They still can't really decide what comp they want to play. In fact, even going back to that Taylor comp to be able to get their only win against T1.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing, but that looks like a very targeted pick to me. Going to that Teo is very good at countering the chamber that we knew T1 were going to bring out. So I'm curious what they have cooked up today, if it's something they could counter or if they're going to go back to something that we've seen before. But who knows about what PRX are going to play? I mean, they hate this map.
Yeah, but it's curious. They could
The
have
hunt
banned Bond.
begins.
I mean, Ascent.
They had two bans.
Yeah.
Two bans.
They chose
They've left us in. They knew it was going to come out. They know that that RRQ
Ano yung
don't
ganun
mind
ni
this
Reyna,
map,
guys?
so
Ano
they've
yung
got to
ulti ni
have had
Reyna yung
something had
nag-invisible
prepped
na walang
for this game.
kakwenta-kwenta?
Yeah, so I'm very curious why they ended up doing that. Surely they prepared something on Crow because they're
Comment down.
Ascent. They've only wanted like a handful of times and
They
only
will
once very
cover.
convincingly when they used the meta back then.
They
But
will
I'm also
cover.
curious
They
why
will
Ewok
cover.
thinks going to Ascent. Does he think it's a trap? We'll have to hear from the man himself. We're gonna send it down to the stage for a quick
Dinan mo
interview
naman.
with
They will come.
They will cover! Ikaw naman, ikaw naman.
Hold him to the ground!
Thank you so much for your time.
さあそして粘り強さも見せましたけども2マップ目アセントどんな試合を見せてくれますか
So your team showed us a lot of resilience on map 1, but you didn't quite make it. But, what are your expectations for map 2?
To
Di ba?
live more
Di
comfortable
ba
in
alam
the
yun?
sense. Of course, new comp today
Bag
fine.
tangik.
But yeah, it's a little bit comfortable. We hope to
Tangan
play a little
naman.
bit more together as a team and a little bit more discipline.
そうですね、まあ、第2マップに関しては自分たちが得意としているマップでもありますし、自分たちがもっとやりやすいプレーになると思いますので、しっかりとチーム一丸となってまとまったプレーをしたいと思います。
ありがとうございます。RRQ からイボコーチにお越しいただきました。Thank you。
Ibag!
ありがとうございます。
Hindi ganyan. Si Raul yan eh. Pag ganyan si Raul.
These two coaches are so
Bigyan mo na,
humble.
wala na.
Here they are in the grand finals, kicking everyone's butts, and they're like, oh, I guess we'll see how we'll do on Ascent or Bind, whatever map it is.
I mean, half the time RRQ go, yeah, we shouldn't have won that game.
Onggoy!
They've been
Onggoy
like
ka eh.
forever, to be fair.
If to be fair, it's
Tang,
good
hindi mo
with
alam
their
yung
card.
tibag.
They're not
Ah!
overcorrecting, they're not
Hindi mo
overcorrecting.
yung
We know they don't
Kasi
like map
pag
1 of,
napatay mo siya,
you know,
inuupo
every
ko.
best of 5, every
Yeah.
series. So,
Underrated.
yeah, they can chill. And like I
Pag
said,
ginaganon ka,
Ascent in
binabastos
theory
ka nun.
should go their way. This is their kind of biggest comfort in this
Pag
veto
nandun yung
with
katawan-
how
Ay,
kind
oo,
of poor
yung
PRX
ginagawa
have been
natin.
on it in the past. But I really think this is a
Nakaklatch
must-win
nila
game.
or something.
100%, but the question is, what are they going to
Gina,
play?
meron
Because
na
they've
ba?
been a little bit uncomfortable in terms of what comps they're bringing. They're playing bloody Teo on Ascent sometimes.
Lego.
Sometimes they're playing double
Are
duels.
you
Like
right?
on
Map to
Ascent,
map
We've
to
seen a
map.
lot of different looks
that
from
way, like-
RRQ that are very non-standard. So the real question is, they've
Nice
got
daw
all
yung-
of these
nice
tools.
rin na daw
What
yung
are the ones they're going to
costume
choose
mo,
against a
chamber.
PRX who you have no
Oh, si
idea what
chamber,
they're going to be
Ay,
bringing
pogi
into this map?
I mean, maybe PRX will bring back out the triple
Ikaw,
duelist.
kamukha mo.
Yeah, let's do
Well,
it.
Talon did a long time
Let's
ago.
do
I
it.
mean,
Si Astra.
why
Tokyo
not?
special.
No
Okay.
triple duelist, but we're gonna get something very
Sinasabi
interesting
ko sa'yo,
instead.
napakaganda ni Astra.
Jalen Sage.
Oh, ano may sinabi bang masama?
Starting out
Ang
on
ganda mo,
defense here, they are going to
kamukha
play
mo
that
si
single
Astra.
duelist, something just staying on that good form on the Goru. But on the defense, playing this double senti, it's going to be very disruptive. It's something that RRQ are going to have to figure out on the
Jumping
fly
jacks
on
nga.
this attacking side.
Yeah, very
Pagod
much
pa.
so.
Uy.
RRQ are sticking with that
Pagod pa.
Teo.
Hindi pa
Are they the
kumakain,
merchants? Are they not? Who knows? But we're coming to see.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how this turns out as we send it over to our casters.
Kamukha mo daw si Omen.
RRQ pa!
Ano yan?
Hinahype nila siya.
Yan! Oh! Pilipino! Mag-ingay! Nakita mo ba?
Nakita mo na sila. Nandun sila. Nanonood yun. Hanapin natin na.
RRQ pa!
Philippines! Philippines! Mag-ingay daw! Philippines!
Nasaan kaya sila? Ala.
DFM's ready, the fans are ready, and so too are we.
Yes, if I'm gonna smash
Let's go ahead and jump into our second
Viper
match
pa
here.
din,
Best
men.
of 5, PRX leading
Viper
the win on
pa
Bind,
din.
but Ascent has been a thorn in their side. We'll get ready to see.
Ascent
They
na!
can find a victory there, put RRQ in another position where they would have to reverse
Ay,
sweep,
best map ko to.
or if RRQ will be able to draw us even,
Ayoko si talaga.
make it a 1-1 and extend this set.
Lotus
Into at least a
ayoko,
fourth
Haven
map.
yun.
This is
Ayoko si
Obviously,
Abis
a little bit
ayoko.
unexpected potentially from PRX, bringing the Sage
Ako!
back out.
Ang
First
hirap
time since
maging
last
attacker
year.
doon!
They've opted to run it here. Kai gets a spot and immediately hightails it out of there. Scoop of the orb there.
Ayaw nga namin.
Paswerte, paswerte.
Something
Hindi ginagayo. Ginagasto. Hindi ginagayo. Ginagasto.
looking to maybe just
Ganun yung
minimize
ano.
orbs a little bit on
Chant
the map
namin.
if possible.
Ah,
Spot
siya.
onto the
Naman
player.
May nasa
talaga.
market. May
The
nasa
market,
market.
Hatman there. Just going to be waiting it out.
Sipat mo.
Responding with a little recon util of his
One
own.
tap boy.
Quickly destroyed though. He's going to be flushed out with that Teho util.
First round,
Pretty aggressive hit towards market, but little
first
did
round,
PRX
ano
know.
siya, oh. Cherry.
They're scaling at different parts of the map.
Batman.
They're rethinking their ideas here. So RRQ really trying to get as much info as they can. They know where Divide was. They know where Patman is. Now they need to try to figure the rest out.
Slow up and paranoia here at the ready.
Oh!
Side. Just gonna piece forward here through that smoke. Something now on the arrival. He's able to bring it back to
Huwag
Perry
na patagalin,
with his
boys.
death.
Kunin nyo na yung kampyonato, no?
Bills found.
Kunin nyo na.
We go to
Best
a
of ano
2v2
ba to?
for now.
Best of
Shut.
3? Best of 5.
I'm gonna be sent. Big reveal on the crazy guy. Gun barrel spotted the drop down. Zvanya out from main, able to find one.
Double sub by Wiggly Tappy. Sabi mo, double sub Wiggly.
Pistols, Paper
W
X get
sub,
the opener here on Ascent.
Oh, what a
W
find for
sub
Divide.
Wiggly.
Bailing PRX out. What looked like it was going to be a win for RRQ, getting their first pistol, but no. Divide had other ideas. Nice little crossfire setup. PRX is trying to spring a trap, but every player from RRQ almost is there. Nice flash.
First shot.
Nahabol na talaga yung katok na.
Unbelievable from something. The headshot into the body shot for Divide.
Matutulog ako kaya
The
kaganda.
Sentinel player for PRX clutches up. It's going to be a Red Bull clutch.
Reynang
for
palaging
him.
naka-crouch. Oy,
Judge,
bastos
couple
ka.
Bulldogs, a Stinger, a Sheriff, all classics for RRQ.
Coach, parang
get done
chinita
here.
si Wiggly. Chinita nga yan si
Paranoia
Wiggly.
gonna be set connects on the two, and Jing is able to collect Monyet. They know that they've got another one contained there into the corner.
Magaling yan, magaling. Magaling yan
Ascent trying to exit.
magpatulog.
Crazy guy similarly eating some damage.
Ay, hindi,
here. Back
magpagis.
into Gelato.
Baliktad yata ko siya.
Now
Hindi, mas
PRX can
masarap
just
magaling
hold some of these
magpatulog,
aggressive
siyempre.
positions.
Oo naman.
Mundong
Force
pagod
our
na
well.
pagod ka
Forsaken
na.
just catches
Kailangan
crazy
mo
guy
pahinga.
peeking out from top mid.
Kalmado ka, inaantok ka sa tao. Ganyan yan, coach. Gising na gising ako sa'yo. Alam mo bakit?
Something
Ay, nantok pa rin.
sticking around here.
Bam!
Judge National ready. That's gonna
Bam! Bam!
flawless round. Paper X.
Huwag kang umanga,
continuing.
kahit ako kaya kong gawin yun.
Could be
Everyday,
perfect
all
this
day,
stage
normal
in the
things.
anti-ecos.
Kailangan mo yun, judge. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, just great push and pull of the map there for PRX. We can take those early aggressive positions, use that paranoia off of the spike tap, set Jing up for the kill on Monyet, then flush them over to the other side. That's where
Sa
something
payo ni Sandy.
is going to be good for it with the judge. All right.
Showbiz.
Easy money there
showbiz
for
tayo.
PRX. Soul viewing party. Happy to see
Ay,
that as well.
text kasi ko nila
Four rifles here for RRQ, but you know that judge is going to be lurking somewhere.
Oh, Forsaken.
Kailangan maging mapahaba.
It's going to be noted there. Solid little look back
Pas
from
muna ako.
Monyet.
Hindi, pas tayo sa showbiz. Kasi
They know his
Sila Gino
shenanigans. He can
Barreto.
try to
Ayaw.
go when he's playing that Omen.
Pinachat ako kaya
Able to avoid
sabi, mahirap
catastrophe.
bumili ng
So that
gear.
pink reveal come through a little bit
Lalo na
faster.
si Nadine.
Could have been a player, if not
Sabi
two,
ko,
parang
or
limang
dead.
beses mo
This
nang
Patman's going to be flushed out. The
nireject
stealth drones
Nireject ko.
going uncleared.
Ayoko kasi ng ma-issue na.
Nothing Batman could do. There's no real backup for him. Jing is going to set up the wall over at A, but RRQ actually going to double pump there. Jing switches over to that Vandal. Just going to use that now as a little bit of an information gathering tool. If it's cleared,
Inulan eh.
it will be
Tinita.
relatively quickly with three players
Tinita
there.
na ano. Na gano'n, no?
Be a long
Ganun.
rotate for the other two for PRX though. Jing all on his own. Has a slower, but that's what they want to do. In fact, he's just backing off.
Ang
They're
lakas
going
ng
full
ulan.
B read.
Kaya
RRQ
lalo ka
might
na,
be
mas
thinking
kilala
the same.
Kita nga yung legs ko,
Sa akin,
boys.
ang dami
oh.
kang sorry.
Hell of a gamble from the
Isa
side
na
of
yung
Paper
balls
X, and
ko
one
eh.
that could end up being RRQ's
Uy, wala eh,
undoing.
above ka, di ba? Si Reyna eh, above yun
In
eh.
just around the
Si
squad of
Reyna,
that
oh.
judge.
Di mo na naman ako
Once
narinig
again,
ko.
pair them asunder.
Sistiin mo na naman
Does she
ako.
On point here for the moment. Flash going to be sent slow orb out from Market. He's trying to keep
Bam!
off this
Tama,
end.
boy!
He's already gonna be
Isa
gone.
pa!
10
Boy!
seconds.
Bam! Bam! Both!
And the round gets
Lupit
rescued.
mo, Judge. Only Judge can judge me.
3-0 start for Paper X here on RRQ's map pick.
And it's the Sage Wall from Jing
Reyna na
that
hindi
makes
makapatay.
PRX think there might be a trap, there might be another layer to the defense. But there's not, and PRX reads it beautifully.
Alam mo,
They put
mamalasin ang
so
team na
much aggression out at the
sinusuportahan
beginning of the round.
Yung binabasa mo,
And
ano
it
eh,
completely
hindi siya
befuddled Crazy Guy
nakakapulo sa
and
game ko.
RRQ. Like you mentioned, one of those
Eh, di ba
late
nandyan ka
rotations
na?
from RRQ
Hindi,
where the
bali
time is ticking. One of those
limang account ko na
things
kasi
that they kind of
nire-reset.
suffer from.
Pagod na ako.
Kala ko dinadala mo.
Shall continue. Monyet trying to find anything here, but Jing just
Coach,
pounding
iwan ko
around,
muna
plants
kayo
his
at ako
feet.
hihimlay muna. Naku, bata ka pa!
Wala! Huwag mo na! Tulog ko! Kawawa ka naman! Kawawa naman ang pamilya mo!
Blink and you miss it start.
Marami ka pang saging nabubut.
It's Forsaken.
Shut up
Sat
muna
in
ang
now
mouth.
behind this
Huwag
wall.
nang
Spike free for the
inuulit-ulit.
taking.
Shut up
Cushy.
first.
He's gonna look to try to go up and over, but he misses the jump. Noise is made. Forsaken. Straight back down here to that low ground as Jing just backpedals away, and Forsaken, oh man, for a second. He
Sa
really
mid,
wanted to try to go for that knife.
Ayaw, cool.
It's gonna be another flawless here. PRX.
4-0! Sabi mo, look at him knee!
RRQ wants to establish just thwarted every time. Either you're getting a deep sage wall, you're doing like Paranoia earlier, you're getting a deep smoke earlier, they're trying to scale off the
Matik na yun,
backup,
coach. Matik na yun.
showing you different looks, round over round, and it is giving RRQ fits. Jing just so aggressive there. Yeah, just Sheriff for RRQ, but still,
What's up,
they've shown
man?
that
Sabi mo,
they're
what's up,
very
man?
capable
What's up,
of
man?
pulling off thrifties of their own. And it's
Kulbo!
early
Kulbo!
outpulled here by RRQ.
That's a necessary one.
Standing
Don't want to be put in a position where you have to go on a
40.
secret-esque run on your own map pick to try to run it back and be able to close it out.
Seating.
0-4 to start. How do you try to get the players realigned, get them back into that groove that they were starting to find for Bond, get them back into that groove that they were able to get into just yesterday?
It's going to be tough. I mean,
Basta hindi ka na mag-LB
you either have to have some set plays there, some of your util a little bit early at A main to counter the aggression that PRX has been showing, or you just wait, just take a pause.
Uy, masisipa
A
ako.
lot of fans here for both teams.
Di ba nagme-makeup?
Yesterday we saw tons of support for both Talon and RRQ.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to think about the histories here. Something and Jemkin both.
Hindi, turuan ka.
Si Kuya, turuan mo.
Madali naman siya.
Yes.
Having previously
Pero-
played in the Japanese Tier 2 circuit, it's something
Antay
as
ng
well.
brand.
I think right now showing how
Pero
much he missed not being able to be here for Masters Tokyo all those years ago.
Tsaka
He
ano
is looking to
tayo?
make up for lost time with the performances that he's put on so far
Pwede rin naman
in these
ang
opening
surf.
maps.
Love the change up here from PRX. Just giving up that A main space, recognizing that that was something that RRQ had to respect.
5-0 niya na,
They were
boy.
gonna
Huwag niya na
util dump in there.
patagalin.
Kasi
Best of
big
5
na
nga
daw
to,
siya.
Get
best
some
of
util
5.
out of them for free
Daming
potentially.
map kanina eh.
Just fall back a bit. Now they've got the Vice util over towards the A side as well. The dimensional drift here from something. The spot on him. Oh, they tried to set up for the paranoia.
Anybody else with a bit of an easier catch there, but not yet. Just go ahead and TP out Forsaken. Set up, finds one, that's a spike now, drop, Cushing, lock out behind that Vice wall for a brief moment. Experiment with a nice entry. Smash causing some chaos as he strikes over by Market, but Forsaken swooping forward, finds Jemkin before the door gets shut, looks for a little bit more, Moniette. Smash to answer back with that kill. Now, trying to get that spike plant. Gonna be nigh impossible as the Vice counter spam is too damn good.
Oo, pagka ano, laro. Hindi, umuwi ka na.
These multiple walls that
Ay,
this
gusto
comp is going to
matulog.
bring to bear for
Oo nga, eh, di
PRX.
mamaya.
This time it's the Vice wall that gives RRQ problems. It hadn't been there before. They don't anticipate that it's going to be used to cut off tree like that. And that's the
Uy,
spike down.
5-0 na, boy.
Forsaken, Divide,
Tama.
just get
Look at
aggressive.
me.
Sure,
Nilaro.
able to win one out of the flanks. Moniette tries to slow him down. There's no breaks here. Divide, just so good. Right
May
smile.
rhythm and
Yes.
connection.
Just continues to
Yeah,
swing.
yeah, yeah.
Great
Bigla sa
moment of
pro
decision
team.
making there from the side of the
Pag
Vice.
dalawa
Shot
lang tayo,
could
tas
just
lima
flow.
pa kalaban.
This is okay. I'm gonna swing. He might not have his weapon back out yet.
Look at this. They tried to bait for something here. They had two players behind that didn't get noticed by the drone. RRQ doesn't bite though.
Bit of the wall. This gets him forward here to the mid stairs, but Swing is getting ready to come in from top mid. But he's still in the spot on the one. There's the headshot, and he just gets out scot-free. No counter swing from Moniette. Even if there had been one, Patman certainly could have been able to collect. So there's the instant spawn. The instant
Ayaw mo
retreat.
yan.
Swoop
Hindi.
forward. Jemkin
Naka-FP
go ahead
na.
and finish off the job there on the chain. Smoke
Balik ka muna,
dissipates.
Kain tayo ng
Get a
carbs.
little bit scrambled.
Yes.
Batman is in way too deep. It's going to be a potential weapon recovery here as Forsaken tries to defend it, but cannot do so for very long. Reposition into market as Moniette does get dropped.
Mamaya, diretso na tayo ng hospital ah.
Huwag naman.
Just trying to hold his own and no one checking in the market here. They didn't know where Forsaken went. He slips the net. But he catches everyone on the side
Uy,
of the
tumatawa na. Uwi,
Just a classic paranoia into a TP.
Nilaro.
Just don't breathe.
Nilaro.
This is a great early follow-up. Okay, they go all for the bait. So you're just allowed to open up that space and you have enough time before the
Kaya ni
TP
Regen yun.
detonates.
Hindi kaya ni
You get
Regen
out of
yun.
there after
Ikaw
getting
ang
the one and
ano?
done.
Ako lang.
Beautiful from something to open the
Alam mo,
round.
ginigising mo lang
Forsaken,
yung sarili mo.
even better.
Naantok na ako. Wari pagka ginan lang ng dump pisan ng buko.
Results not guaranteed.
Ba't sa ano eh? Ganyan, matulog ka
It's a
na.
bit hard to imitate what they do.
Hindi pwede eh. Paitapo no.
Jimkin, aggressive TP there.
Ito nga, kakagising ko lang, kakagyak ko lang, bigla akong rain. Alam sa plano.
Mag-vlog ka na lang si...
Taragis.
Cushy, but can't find
Oh
the
my gosh,
dart
nasa
there.
kaliwa mo.
Something scaling forward. He's got
Nice!
now around the corner. What? He is dead.
Galing talaga si Something. Sineminar ko yun.
Continues to be absolutely electric.
Alam mo ba
Having that opening on the angle.
niya
Jink
yun?
does.
Hindi, normal thing yun sa mga magagaling talaga.
Gosh!
Normal sa amin yun, sa amin
Some
mga
wallbang
Regen.
attempts here. This time, Prince lent to this market angle. Flash does connect onto
Ayun nga,
something.
manipis na ganyan,
There's
kaya
Admiral
ko
Theft.
tumitas.
Will get the
Buko pa
reveal.
lang, buko pa lang.
Question is, what does the pivot look like here from the side of RRQ? Looks
Shot
to
pala.
be backpedal,
Wala
cut
nang
across through cap.
landap.
They see A side is the weak side of the map. They're going to try to pressure that. It's going to be on a Forsaken Paranoia, already used early in the
jump shot.
round.
Lupit mo. Ay, ikaw nakajump.
Ayun ang mga ganyan kay Patman.
Falling down the window position. Does get spread out eventually there. The wallbang shots connecting, but
Huwag
still
ka
a
dito.
amount of damage dealt.
Huwag mo akong galitin.
Got an Armageddon. Forsaken drops down, swings around the back of Jen.
Crazy
Now,
guy.
Spike
Forsaken.
traffic into
First
the
map,
Meron pa!
PRX.
Main!
Forsaken looks for the
Oy,
second.
oy, oy!
Will
Lingin na mi, naro, ninageso. Lingin mi, nayo, ninageso.
Sail onward to a 7-0 scoreline.
We're back!
He's just
We're
unbelievable.
back!
They're so quick to react to this pivot.
Panalo sa
And
map
it's
1,
Patman.
bro, ano,
Johnny on the
PRX.
spot.
13.
Comes up
13-8.
huge. Crazy guy answers, but he never gets the read onto where Forsaken is, and Forsaken finds a
Ay,
perfect
ang saya
timing
niya!
to check. Crazy guy isn't ready for him to be down by Jen.
Bakit po
They're
parang
just gonna
pagod
outduel
talaga si Reyna?
X-Barrel
Wala pang
at
tulog
main.
yan eh. Hindi pa
12-1-0 at the
nakaka-FP
moment.
yan
Give
eh.
him something.
Hindi mapapagod
The
yan.
body deathless as Hunter's Fury
You know-
opens up on the end. He's gonna take it down, but Forsaken.
I am
Here
the
again,
Hunter!
maybe an unexpected
Di ba kay
position
Vision?
should they try to scale forward.
Hindi.
Hindi ba?
Kay ano
Three in
nga,
main, one on
kay
cat. Seems like this A side is
Ay,
exactly where they're gonna look to go, but there's the
He's
reveal.
one grenade. The
Tease
Omen.
is out of their eyes, but still, he's fighting back. He is still standing still.
Oh my
Dominating.
gulay!
Another multi-frag round for
Ligaw
Forsaken.
Lingaro, ninageso.
Just unbelievable how on point they are right now. Right as the flash is popping, Jing already has the angle dialed in. They get the spot. They're using the salvos. Forsaken doesn't give a crap. He's just coming at you.
Maganda. Sobrang lupit ng
And a great
animation,
crossfire
bro.
as well.
7-10. Maganda na
Divide
yun.
there.
May time out na.
Helping out.
Dahil time out, anong
Those
gagawin
two
coach?
players working in tandem.
Shout out! Shout out! Wasaw! Ay,
Ready for RRQ on their map.
Okay guys, comment down below
of
sa mga gusto
Ascent.
magpa-shoutout tayo.
A map
Shoutout
that
kayo ni Reyna.
We all thought
Let's go!
it
Let's
should
see,
be
let's
kind
see.
of like Bind. It should
Wala.
just be RRQ
Ten.
coming in here.
Shout out
They're
kay
good
Mama.
for attacking
Wow!
the side of
Imo
the
Mama!
map.
Shoutout
They
kay
can do a
Imo
lot.
Mama! Shoutout kay
But
Simon E!
this is
Shoutout
just a
kay...
great
Oh
read.
my
I mean,
gosh,
this-
ang bilis!
this
Shoutout kay
comp
Sel!
really
Shoutout
has
kay
some
A!
legs here for
Shoutout kay
PRX.
Sol!
The way that
Shoutout
they can
kay...
use those walls for information to set
Shoutout
up
kay
traps.
Definite not
I mean, it helps when you have
Shoutout kay
Forsaken
Definite
and something playing out of their minds.
Ewan ko na. Shoutout kay Don't
But it's
Make
a
Me
lot more
Sad.
than that.
Shoutout kay what?
They get
Eddie
good reads on the early parts of the round. They're able to make good rotations. They take aggressive space.
Shout out!
All these
Orange
little trap
down!
plays
Shoutout kay Angel!
work off of.
Shoutout kay Angel!
Use Idaho against them sometimes.
Shoutout kay Clan! Shoutout kay Marcos!
They've got such a good read here today.
Puti yan.
Those last several rounds, Forsaken now catching up.
Pumuti daw yung singit ni
Trying
Reyna.
to kill count.
Visant die.
Shoutout kay...
6-0
Shoutout kay Ren! At shoutout kay Definite
for that
Nambi. Okay,
undefined
game na.
KDA.
Puti yan.
Very passive.
Decent damage found
What?
on Jepkin as there's the headshot. Out of B main, X-Barrel gone.
Yeah.
And it just feels like PRX have every perfect read. Reposition from Forsaken, does get caught off guard a little bit, but Jing is there as the second layer. Ensures that nothing is free. Divide,
Look at me!
Yeah,
Ninageso!
The win streak.
Ninageso!
and just love
Galing,
the
no?
little
Parang
adjustments from
Michael Jackson.
PRX. They're saying, okay, this round, let's just play for trades. You know, RRQ spreading the map here early. Obviously, it helps with Forsaken.
Natural na
Able to
Natural
find
na
one through the
natural.
smokes, but
I am the
something clean with the op. And they're right there to trade out Forsaken
Beauty and
and
the
trade.
Beast
They're
casting
right
niya.
there
Siya na
to
yung
trade out
Beast.
that kill. Really good coordination being shown here. Now you've got a whole bunch of ults
na
for
yung
Paper
kahit
Rex.
papaano
RRQ does have the Armageddon.
Hindi, ikaw na beauty. Ikaw na beauty.
Everything in the
Ikaw yung
kill
beauty,
sync,
ikaw yung
even the
beauty.
rest.
Ikaw yung beauty.
Prince is laying the
Sa'yo na
wine.
lang
Hindi, ako na yung beast, ako na yung beast.
Beauty ka talaga.
Hindi, ikaw yung beauty.
Rinig niyan.
Stealth drone.
Hindi, hindi, ikaw yung
On
beauty.
live.
Flush him out.
Ikaw na yung beauty, ikaw na yung beauty, ikaw na yung beauty, ikaw na yung beauty.
Exactly where
Beauty
he needs
siya,
to be.
totoo.
Ikaw na yung
Doesn't
beauty.
fall for the fake.
So, beast ka
Continues
na
to
lang.
swing, continues to destroy.
Beast na ako.
A second
Ikaw na
kill for
beauty.
something now. The paranoia lobbed in. Patman. He'll be the one to slide forward. Occupy
Grabe
the
to,
space. Double
13-0.
face
Wow!
and mow them all.
13-0 to. Map nila to, sure. Map nila to.
Crazy guy.
Tuck in the corner there. Avoiding a spot. Should be
Nakasimpan.
dead to rights. Forsaken finds the final kill.
Asan na yung pagkain, no?
I'm in shock. Frankly.
I'm as well.
Ano yan? Ah, ganun?
Ano siya? Throw it back ni Dada.
Hindi, yung tibag.
They've been here before. They've been able to run it back.
Tama ba?
For Paper X, they've been here before. They've been able to never squander it. So it certainly isn't over until it's over. We all remember Lotus versus Liquid.
Patay nga nakakantok. Antokin
I
nga
try
lang.
not to.
Oh my gosh! MCL.
Now they have 5 ultimates.
Last 3, ano
Further
makakain na.
bolstered.
Last
The
3
arsenal
after
here.
kami.
Triple
Libre niya.
stack into B main.
Uy.
Sa tangan.
Cam set up behind to try to watch for it.
Sige.
Libre.
Ha?
Libre mo, di ba?
Yummy.
They could have the spot into Patman necessarily, but
Wow!
the drift for something. Same from Jemkin. Just gonna come down to a timing here.
Patman gets the same action. Yep, Patman gonna be struck down. Cushy with a good kill. Something.
Mga duwan na lang eh, no?
There's a surprise to push forward into the smoke.
Minsan nakakatakot pa rin talaga. Uy,
Oh, I was gonna say no intentions of that one yet.
What the hell?
Just
Nakapag-plant
tucks into the
yun?
corner here. Something.
Patay ito.
How
Tama.
fast
Bam! Ay!
that woman can't find
Ang
it.
nipis!
Damage
Sayang.
done there on the Gemkin, but cannot find that elimination. Now the Steel Guard going to be invested to the side of Divide. They're trying to get them forward into
No,
this
gan no.
one.
Rush nyo na. 10-0.
Trying to maintain the perfection
Rush nyo
here.
na. 10-0 eh.
As attempted a wall boost, but ends up going awry.
meron dyan!
Forward some damage, found the drop down into the side. Cushy able to hold his own for a second. Kills Divide.
more!
Taking one more. Can't get it done there with that shorty. Long it repositions to back alley. Smoke falling.
Empty boy!
Guiding them forward towards that first round win. RQ seeking a 2 and 10 and a half.
Just a bit of a misread here from Paper Rex.
Bye,
They
guys.
throw their dimensional drift, but Patman is left
Ingat kayo.
to his own devices
Manood lang kayo dyan.
On
Kami
the-
bahala na.
Tulog
on the
na lang
B
kami.
side, and
Lahat
that just opens up so much space here for
Ayan, sisipon
RRQ.
na ako. Pag kulang sa
They're
tulog,
able to hold their
lalabas ko
line
yun.
really nicely.
Kasi isipin mo ako.
Big sigh of relief there for Cushy.
Ako pag kulang.
Things were getting out of control.
Natural.
Still didn't feel comfortable at times.
Anit ka, malamig. Oo, malamang.
Last round of the half.
Common na yung
What
kasipon.
is this?
Pero pag kulang ka sa tulog talaga, nagaganyan. Bigat
Yeah,
na
they're
ulo
waiting
mo.
for somebody up on the box.
Kailangan mo matulog, kailangan mo ng
The
pagmamahal.
smoke gives away enough that if somebody jumps up there, you
Ay,
can see him, I think.
Sobra ba yan?
That's what he's looking for.
Well, they're not giving it to
Sobra
him.
na pala.
There's something that does get noted by the
Sobra na
camera.
pala yan.
Where's the reposition?
Aw.
They know exactly where he's gone as well. His dart was not moved.
And they're gonna ping that down. Not sure if that's gonna be a, let's try to challenge this op. We've got a good plan for it, or just let's
Wag
maybe
magkakakulite.
avoid that a bit.
Wag.
Doesn't have any more
Si Oreo,
TP.
sinabi yung kulite. Hindi alam kung ano yung kulite.
Yeah, he had it set up. The Sphere now going to be opened up here from the side of Patman. Gets attacked on him on yet, putting him down to 70, but can't confirm the kill. Divide at the same time. It's going to be able to
Oreo,
find it.
si Oreo daw na-try na niya sa
As
gatas.
the approach.
What?
Is shut. Just TPing on him.
Ba talaga alindog ni Forsaken?
And that's
Oh my jeez!
They let
What
one
a
slip,
massacre.
Close it out with a flawless Paper X.
A massacre in Ascent, bro.
Just destruction.
This is
And
personal.
as Paper Rex fans, you have to be
Englisher.
so happy with what you're seeing. And to see them be this dominant against a very good Ascent team
Pagod ka na. Kaya nga,
has to make you think that going into Champions, that Paper Rex is poised to make a deep run. A little bit of time. Think about things. Wilson trying to get the fans.
Half time! Dahil half time! Anong gagawin?
Obviously,
Shout out!
Shout out! Okay,
He
patuloy
can't
ko ang mga
do
shout out
great
na
right
namin
now.
sa mag-shout out natin mga kaibigan. Shout out kay David Mac, Vani, kay shout out kay Prince, shout out kay Jam, shout out kay Sel, shout out kay Patty, shout out kay Jam, shout out kay JC, shout out kay Jam, shout out kay Artos, shout out kay Artos, shout out kay AD Wow, ay AD Wade, shout out kay Doc Tomatoes, shout out kay Sel, shout out kay Watt, wait lang, shout out kay Paolo, shout out kay Brett, shout out kay Frankie, shout out kay Red, shout out kay Brian Gabari, shout out kay Andy, shout out kay Ken, shout out kay Seishiro, shout out kay Vaughn, shout out kay Sal, shout out kay Ching Ching, shout out kay Pat, shout out
And the
kay
fans here
Zed Zerda, shout out kay Katie, shout out kay
loving what they're
Kayla,
seeing
shout out kay
both
Sel,
days.
shout out kay Call Me Brick,
Pa-shoutout daw si
shout
ano,
out
si
kay-
Aning. Shoutout Aning.
for these teams.
Shout out, ay si Aning, yung magsisage.
At
Hindi,
every big
asawa niya
moment,
yun.
you can just
Oh,
feel it.
shout out kay
in the
Aning,
stadium.
hello. Shout out kay Dan LJ,
gorgeous
shout
setup
out kay
here.
Risu, shout out kay Ern, shout out kay Yako.
You know,
Shout out kay
Must
Gamma
win pistol,
Maru,
but
Mama Maru, Gamma
so
Maru,
far
Gamma
RRQ
Maru,
hasn't been able to do that.
Shout out kay Saturi, okay?
Shoutout kay
Be
Kalbo.
on this
Shout out
defender's
kay Kalbo!
side.
Kalbo!
Kalbo!
Huh!
A little bit of aggressive
Gee.
positioning early, and Paper X just spamming,
Grabe, wala
anticipating
na
that
akong
someone was
energy.
going to try to push an angle,
Igagi
push
ka.
through the smoke, but
Ang
very
ginawa mo.
cautiously, very safe. Our RRQ,
Uy,
heavy
sorry.
defensive stack over on the B side.
Saan talagang lugar mi, lugar
Confirming info there. We're going to double down on this angle, though.
Shoutout daw sa BB Geeks.
Shout out na sa baby cakes
As the exit
ni
strategy set up,
Wiggly
so
Tough.
his way out of there. But in the meantime,
Sana all.
the Paper Rex scaling forward, taking some space over here at A main. Paranoia considered. There's
Uy! What a barrier!
knock him out for the moment.
Jing CJ, no? Ano?
Like, ready to
Hindi ko
lead
lang
it forward.
napansin. Sobrang
Kanino
kasing
ko pa
massacre.
sinasabi ko sa'yo.
Over the top, gets some good damage down to Crazy Guy, but cannot collect that kill point just yet. It's Jing now, bounding
Ay,
forward.
dami!
Marking many targets around that.
Nice!
corner.
Wow! Wow! For a second! Wow! Wow! Heal yourself! Heal yourself! Wow! Another one!
Ticking. He goes up and over the top.
Another one,
16
another one.
HP. First
Wow!
and it's Jing with a Red Bull clutch to deny any
3, 2, 1, and
12.
Take it me, take it out, oh, we don't need I guess so. Get a me, get it out, oh, we don't need I
Going in
guess
for a force
so.
buy to try to turn the tides around.
What a Red Bull clutch. And Jing showing the power of Sage on the pistol rounds. The wall there to add an extra layer to
Grabe
the
ka,
tree
Jing.
door. The heal to give him the extra HP he
Nonchalant.
needed to be able to come through with that.
Ang saya
And the
nila.
ult there again for Alex. The smile has to be feeling great about what his team is doing on Ascent. Force up here for RRQ, but even then, it's only 2 sheriffs and some stingers. Something again,
Sila something.
using that clone to try to get info, try to bait a reaction. Double stack around this corner. A little bit of an extra layer. No TP.
Drone to flush it out.
There it goes.
Exit, leaves him by himself, but Experiment was able to strike.
Oh,
Second
no.
swap to the classic, cannot find a third.
Buti nalaman kagad. Binawian din.
Jing trades it up.
Alam mo pa sila.
Jump from yeah! Has two of them line up. And once again, it's gonna be
1v1.
Jing.
Crazy guy versus Jinga.
Trying to bring this one to its
Jinga.
conclusion. Salvo going to be sent over towards the backstairs, but Jing gets the plant. Faces forward.
NTU.
Okay lang. Bigay.
Layo.
Is RRQ. They will be able to get themselves a round win. First loss after a pistol for Paper Rex here in stage 2.
Man, it took a force buy and it took some trickery
G.
and some stinger
Dami
magic.
ng pitas doon, no? Dalawa din yun.
But
Dalawa
Xpero
niya pa.
able to step up big. Jing
Atak
uses the
talaga
wall
si
to get
Jing.
up and over through the window. I don't know how Manyet gets 2 with that spray. Those
Ano daw
stingers,
gender mo?
crazy.
Lalaki.
Swap up to the Phantom, just barely. RRQ able to laugh it off a bit, but Jinx already got his res off of that. Big ult could come into play. Who knows? It's PRX, even on a thrifty. Something gonna tuck up inside of the smoke on the wall, just classic for him. Him and Forsaken. Gonna be sitting on classics right now, and PRX at the beginning of these rounds, anticipating aggression from RRQ. They're looking to see if they can maybe catch that Tejo drone.
Play mo yan mamaya pag naglaro tayo. Tartado.
You know, bait out some of that util, fall back a bit, figure out what they want to do off the back of that. Patman gonna use his drone.
Take flight.
Checks mid, finds that double stack, so not gonna fall for that trick. So now what do they want to do? It seems like they're anticipating that RRQ often changes direction when their positions like that have been revealed, but actually just kind of doubling down here on A. Ball goes up. Oh, that was close.
Able to block it out in time. Still, though, getting onto the site itself, going to be a completely different story. As bounding forward goes something. He will get dropped. Patton with a nice shot, is able to find one, but
one enemy remains.
Nothing more here. Aside from Divide with this Sheriff, still putting it to decent use. She just on the opposite side there. 10 HP. Swings in. Divide able to collect another. Suddenly, says maybe I can make those. Time's not there, so.
10 seconds left.
Damage done to the economy.
Yeah, but needs to find a weapon or die in most ideal of circumstances. So comes forward here into the site. He's gonna look to try to run somebody down, but Widely isn't finding anything. That's gonna be 3 rounds now. Built up here for the side of RRQ. Divide not getting really any money. So
It's kind of a weird one here. Not bad in terms of getting info for PRX, just the superior firepower for RRQ working its magic. Now you've got, again, that res. You've also got Patman's ult available.
Finish the game, boys.
So let's see what they want to do. Something to be slowed up by the salvos. TP pass, though, for Forsaken. He's getting a little bit aggressive. Gonna check Wine. No player home for RRQ, and this is what PRX have been so wary of.
The under angle. Loses his head. Clean shot from Jemkin. Going to be spotted there from the stealth drone. Another rocky start and an ult removed. That's potentially could come through, but now you've got Forsaken dead as well. Crazy guy able to find that. Jemkin gets himself a second, something will fall. PRX continuing to falter just a little bit. Looking like they might be surrendering 3 consecutive rounds here to RRQ. Once again, they're starting to up the pace.
You gotta be...
energy, no?
I would assume you'd be maybe thinking about the save already as PRX, but both players over here. Spike there. Thought for a moment they might make a go of it. Opt to not clear the trip. Instead, just gonna hold back
30
for the time to tick.
Kunin ko na ba?
How much room is RRQ gonna give them?
Ano ba yun?
Is that a food?
Mamambok siya. Just gonna take their time and divide. Just gonna scoop up the orb. Sphero is gonna hear that.
Time. They can't plan.
10
Now they
seconds
start to
left.
push out a little bit, but
They're 1 away from a neural, so don't mind going for the hunt, but the money's
which is it.
But okay, spot out, flashbang. We'll just have to back away. So time will be bled out. RRQ will get up to 4, needing 8 more to go to try to push this into an overtime. What a comeback that would be.
Gosh!
It's a bit too early to start believing in that.
For sure. Just a little bit of a misread. This round, the patience paying off for RRQ. And using that conditioning they've set in the early parts of the half where they weren't being aggressive, where they weren't pushing that space towards short A. And this time around, they go for it, and they profit. Great read.
You heard it right there, we need to keep moving. Whether that's just upward on the scoreboard or around the map, both would be correct. Thrown over the top, going to be cleared out. Tuck into pizza here from Jemkin. So all the util just being dumped in. Paranoia crossover towards Market, TP4, but now Jemkin striking, finding one. Something going to be taken down by Divine. We'll go ahead and answer it back with a kill of his own. Some damage found, but not much of it. This Forsaken will fall. And that is going to be player advantage now expounded upon by Cushy. Didn't anticipate the push forward, but draws the weapon out. It's fast enough to react. And Crazy Guy from top mid with a backstab there onto Patman. Another round going their way. 7 now separating. Looks like that's going to be PRX calling a timeout just to try to get over the finish line.
Yeah, I fully agree with this since you still have 2 in the back pocket to see if you can end this now. Just playing around this tripwire setup. Right inside of the smoke there. Cushy out dueling Jing. Something they could not seem to do on their attacker side. Rifling much cleaner, much more consistent here for RRQ. PRX wants to take some time to think about this. Kind of wonder if maybe you've just got a big execute set up one way or another. Something where you can just throw the Hunter's Fury and maybe, you know, brute force your way. They should have enough money for a buy to PRX. You can use some of those ults. The Forsaken still has his as well. You could have some trickery off the back of that. We know how he likes to kind of come up with some creative ideas. Might set up a smoke somewhere unusual and try to TP into it. Catch your opponents off guard. Little things like that. There's even an FNS fan there.
Of course. Goes hand in hand with PRX these days.
It does.
Now, ready to refocus and go into this one. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of these fans probably were very messy watching the matches. Might have been there to witness the incident that took place between Finesse's team and PRX. So.
I do remember that one. We might have been there.
Guys, send daw pang
Might have been something to do with it.
Dito daw kami sa ano.
Drone with the spot, out on the 2.
Sendan nyo kami ng food
Seem to want to try to create pressure mid again. Something just barely gets around that corner, but Jemkin seems to have a good read, and he's got the kill.
Something dead Cushy right there behind him, able to find Divide at the same time. Once again, rough start here for PRX.
Jingo. It'll take out Crazy Guy.
Nag-swap pa lang ng round kaya nag-iba yung ano.
So you have Jemkin here on the approach. Hunter's Fury going to be pulled through from Cushy, trying to cut them off here. Get a bit of a clutch on that entry. Jemkin out over the top, able to find one. Forsaken going to be taken out, but not before one yet falls.
Go to the res.
Nice.
Children now in play. The res is in play, but there you have it. Sparrow out over the top. And now they know exactly where the remaining 2 players are at.
Not ready. Cover going out.
It's a bit of a triple high-low setup here. Forsaken trying to reposition. Swaps the weapons, just 15 bullets remaining here. Bit of an off angle, and they're just not connecting onto the diffuser. Cushy's able to hold this one to completion. Is RRQ. They continue to persevere.
Finding these early round advantages, just phenomenal game sense from Jemkin. And the follow-up is there for Cushy, who remains so crisp here in this second half. I thought maybe this one was going to go bad when Monyet got taken down. Yeah, you can see he's frustrated with the 2, trying to peek off of that Hunter's Fury, hoping that it would flush someone out into the open.
After I wake up, straight to bat, come out, I got surprised. You need to put some Reyna cosplay. I smile, and then this.
Nope, I got nothing for you this time, Alex.
This one, massacre, torture.
Built up, obviously. Res used in the previous round to no avail.
You're blaming me for something, coach?
Nah, wala akong sinabi pangalan.
Smoother start to this one. Perhaps PRX will be able to utilize some of these to try to get their way back into this one. Waiting here at the ready, Thorns out pop, forces him away as the recon goes in. Leads a reveal onto the clone, but he'll get the shot. Jemkin opening up for one, Jing answering back, but Monyet now.
Oh my god!
Brings it down to just Patman remaining here in B main. Those ults are not going to be seen. Setting up another high-low, and that is going to be unbreakable. RRQ
Yun yung ano ko.
6 in a row now to bring this 5 away from taking this into overtime for PRX.
Sa akin yung 3 eh.
Gotta be flashbacks to Masters Toronto, starting to creep into their minds.
Well, this has got to be some kind of combination with the Dimensional Drift into a Hunter's Fury, into a Steel Garden. Like, get the info, get the reads, get the spots, clear some space, get the plant down. But it's been
hirap sila sa attacking
Jemkin who's able to get the kill before they're able to accelerate, but they're stacked up. Have to wait out the util a little bit. Have to be wary. Here we go.
Mask on.
Madali lang naman yan.
Steel Garden now.
Oh, what a
Start things off and has gotten the spot out onto him, but Jemkin also arriving there at boats. Shorty in hand, the cam gets that point-blank spot out on the Jing up and over the top of the stage wall. Jemkin going to be taken down. Xpero.
Okay.
Forsaken is there. Able to strike.
Okay, last one. Nice.
Finds himself a second.
Attackers win.
PRX.
Oh,
they open the door a
1,
little
2,
bit. They
3,
shove
go.
RQ
They're gonna
right
need
You like what you're seeing from the defender side on that map. 4 PRX in that comp would make sense when you've got the double walls with the Sage and the Vice. But the attacker side seemingly needs a little bit of oil there to work the squeaks out, because it was a little shaky.
Yeah, struggle streak for a little bit there for PRX.
Second map!
Another dominant map for them. A 13-A in now into a 13-7. That leads us to Lotus, which has just been a playground for PRX in the past, here this year, and as well as years in the past.
Shout out!
Need
Shout out
to
kay
find
Sal!
a foothold.
Shout out
They
kay...
need to have a
Shout out kay
stronger
Sal! Shout
start.
out
They
kay
keep
Reno!
getting
Shout
into
out
the
kay
group, start
JC!
figuring
Shout
out
out
how
kay
PRX
Rocky
are
Carpio!
approaching these
Shout out kay
maps.
Loe! Shout out kay Arberu!
Not until
Shout
after
out
that
kay
halfway
Joe!
point, not until
Shout out
massive
kay
damage has been dealt.
Well, this has been a problem for most teams going up against
Daniel
PRX
Padilla!
because
Wow!
Ako
they
yun
show
na.
so many different looks. They show you
Ba't
pure
nagkaan
aggression.
yung
They show
account ko dyan?
Shout
patience.
out kay Kaisuke!
On both sides of the
Shout out
map,
kay
you never can really fully
Shout out kay
get the
Concepcion.
groove on
Shout out
how
kay
Alex
Coca.
wants this team
Shout
to
out
play
kay
half
Rocky
over
Carpio.
half
Kanina ka ba? Shout out
on
kay
every
Erwin.
map. You
Shout
know,
out
I think
kay
back to
Carpio.
Haven, the way they play
Shout out
that.
kay
Sometimes they're
Chris
aggressive on the
Daniel.
defender side.
Shout out
Sometimes
kay
they're not. On
Gabriel.
Lotus, same
Shout out
kind of
kay
thing.
Erwin.
Sometimes they're
Shout out
aggressive.
kay
Sometimes they're not.
Alien. Shout out kay Ivan
It's
Olavi.
very difficult to read this team right now because they have so much depth. They have traps and other things going.
Shout out kay Sija. Shout out kay
Well, they
Lex.
now have series point here in their hands.
Shout out to all and everyone in the UC universe in this live. Okay.
Put that trophy right up alongside their one from Masters Toronto. We'll see if they can get it done. But for now, we're going to step down to the stage where we've got, I believe, Victoria and Big Time standing by. Let's get embarrassed.
Konnichiwa. Hello, Japan. Are you having a good time? I like to hear it. We're getting a good match right now. We're here in Lala Arena, Tokyo Bay, where the battle to become 2025 champions of VCT Pacific is unfolding right before your eyes. And here with us, we have broadcast worlds colliding. We've got Big Time from the global broadcast. And we have Redlock representing Japan. Hello.
皆さん、世界のアナリストの初めての対談になるのかな。ビッグタイムストーリーでサウザさんに集まっていただきました。
Now you guys have been seeing each other a lot on screen, and this is the very first time you finally get to
Ang
see
ganda
each
ni
other in
Deadlock kasi
person. And
Reyna
I
ang
know
bait.
you've had so
Alam nga
many
naman
burning
sabihin mo
questions
sa akin
over the
maganda
course
rin
of the
ako.
year. Big Time.
Kainin pa
Do you
kita.
have a question for Redlock?
さあ、初めての直接こうやってお話する機会だと思うので、ビッグタイムさんの方からレトロさんに質問があるそうなので聞いてみましょう。
So I have to ask, as someone who's been involved in Japanese Valorant for such a long time, you've seen the ups, you've seen the downs. This 2026 final of the year, we see Japan back on the international stage.
I'm gonna get what?
Japanese team.
Blinding.
あの
May blind bang Deadlock?
ついに日本のチームが活躍するシーズンになるかということで、どのような思いがあるでしょうか。
はい、僕も日本のチームに期待しているので、
来年こそは
日本チームが頑張って、このステージにも、そしてマスターズにもチャンピオンズにも出場してくれるというのを信じています。
I have a big expectation on Team Japan for 2026. I believe they're going to get into the Masters and the Champions next year.
Well, I like the sound of that. I think that means we need to come back here again next year, huh? Big time.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, the crowd here is awesome. Now, Red Love, do you have any questions for Big Time, our analyst?
I have so many questions for you.
たくさん質問があるそうです。
What do you focus on the most when analyzing a match?
I think whenever I watch Valorant, I always just focus on the minimap. So many players, so many teams can shoot really hard, but these are the best teams in the world. I want to see them when they win the rounds with their brain.
そうですね、アナリストの方からどういったところに集中して試合を見てるのかという質問だったんですけれども、ミニマップ、この一言に尽きるそうです。ミニマップを見て、この世界最高峰の試合、どのような動きをしているのか、細かいところまで見ていただけたらいいと思います。
Spoken like a true coach, looking at that mini-map there. Speaking of games, we got a grand finals on our hands. We've just finished Ascent. We had a bit of a surprise here. RRQ is normally very good on Ascent, but I want to ask you guys, who are your MVP picks for Ascent?
Me personally, I have to go with Forsaken.
Forsaken. Jason Santo.
アセントの MVP は誰だと思いますか？
Something.
Ilya Petrov. Something is really something on that Euro. Can I ask you guys why these are your MVP picks?
For me, I felt like he was so good on the Omen, especially on that defender side. They so many multi-kills and they could not get into his sight.
ビッグタイムさんはフォーセイクンだとおっしゃってたんですけれども、このマップでキルを取りまくってオーメンで活躍していたので、そういったところから MVP に選びましたとのことでした。レトロさんどうですか？
アグレッシブなプレイで味方がすごくエントリーしやすそうだなっていうのを感じたので、やっぱりそういったところはスミス選手が軸になっているのかなと改めて思いますね。
He made everybody's entry so easy. That's why I chose him as MVP.
All right, well, Ascent was a victory for PRX, but Lotus is up next in RRQ, and you know what? Pacific is no stranger to reverse sweeps, so I want to ask you guys about your predictions for Map 3. Big Time, let's start with you.
I've got to go with RRQ. We saw it yesterday. We saw the reverse sweep. Just when you think they're down and out, that's when they're at their strongest.
Oh, that's a good case. And how about you, Rella?
PRX.
ペーパーレックスですね、レトロさんは。ビッグタイムはもう昨日の大逆転を見た RRQ を今日も期待しているとのことです。
All right, well, let's see what the audience thinks, Mizuko. Who is going to be winning Map 3?
皆さんにも聞きたいと思います。
Who thinks it's going to be RRQ winning Map 3?
RRQ だと思う人。
lang to, may tiban. No? Yan o. May tiban lang
Pretty
to
good.
sa-
And who thinks it's going to be
talaga
PRX?
eh.
ペーパーレックスだと思う人。
Okay. Who's just here for damn good Valorant?
バロラントを楽しんでいる
Mas
人。
mahal yan!
That's what I
Lagay
like
mo
to
ron.
hear. But I hear a lot of people supporting your prediction, Red Lab for PRX, but we will just have to wait and see. We're going to dive into Lotus next for Map 3.
Sira.
では次のマップはロータスです。皆さんお楽しみに。
Una.
May pera ka naman, coach. Ayan. O, pera ka naman.
May tiban. Akala ko ate. Matibay. Deadlock nga eh. Ilalak mo eh.
Buti na lang hindi ako gumawa. Wala ng pera. Guys, okay lang yan. Mapera si coach.
Ano bang materials yan? Natira nga eh.
Ano lang yata yan? Pinidikit-dikit na ano.
Plastic? Kahoy. Kahoy, no? Kahoy. Kahoy to. Hindi plastic.
Reyna.
May tiban na.
Kuya to.
May tiban na lang natin. Lucha, wasak eh. Deadlock kasi, di ba babato niya yung wall niya eh.
Hoy, coach! Effective! Alam mo kung paano ka nasabing effective?
Paano?
Na-slow tayong dalawa. Na-slow mo. Na-slow lahat tayong dalawa kanina. Wala tayong nagawa. Legit. Legit yun.
Ay, patalastas pa pala. Gagi, nasira. Nirent lang eh.
Lagot ka, coach. Sinasabi ko sa'yo, ha? Kita niyo ba yon? Kung ano nangyari? Sabi niya, patry daw nung wall ko. Tapos ang ending, na-slow nga kami. Effective naman siya. Nasira, na-slow kami. Perfect. Nako, lalo lang yata ako nagutom sa tubig.
Lalo akong gutom sa tubig.
Ramdam ko yung empty tummy ko eh. Guys, masan naman kami ng steak with lots and lots of shrimp plus a mashed potato. And I want the mashed potato so ano, nang wala siyang gravy. Just because I don't like too much gravy on my mashed potato.
Ano in order mo nga lang? Pigay. Puta, ragis ka. Naiya pa kasi eh, no? Hindi natin alam, magugutom pa tayong ganito.
Hindi ko kasi ramdam ka rin. Bigla nung nag-live ako, naubos lang. Lock lang na may diba?
Kapal na mukha, no?
Game
mo kasi.
It's about competition, pure happiness.
Tingnan mo. Hindi, mag-isang oras pa.
It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
Ako, record na naman ba?
Wala naman.
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter.
Gago, basag, abonado ba?
Good enough.
Paano kaya?
I can go as far as I
Wala
want.
nang siguro. 500.
Kakausap na kami sa abono niya eh. Pag ako sinisi mo,
Tang ina, nadurog eh.
wala kang magagawa. Wala kang proof kasi may proof ako.
May video, nakalive eh.
Nakalive eh. Pwede mo akong baliktarin na ako yung sumita kapag hindi tayo nakalive.
Di ba ginanyan ko lang? Ganyan ko lang, di ba? Di ba? Nila pag ko lang eh.
Ano talaga siya?
Hindi, ano na yan, kumbaga pasuko na, tas sa akin napunta.
Wala ka lang choice. Sa'yo na inabot, fragile siya eh. Tignan nga natin kung ano mga ganap. Nako.
Pamalayo pa, 2 minutes pa.
2 minutes pa. FT muna kami. Hanap nga ako na may FT.
Anong tinapay dyan?
Yes.
Hindi na, nagdoble-doble pa kinain. Service ko. Ako na. Yo, masisira gutom ko. You're gonna make, guys, rate the cosplay. Iba lang kasi buhok niya eh. Ako din nanibago, hindi man ganito buhok ni Rina. Ay no, may red hair pa nga. Guys, press 1, ano tayo, magla-live tayo ng magla-live tayo ng naka-cosplay na deadlock.
Gawin niyo yung akin, guys. Nagutom si deadlock, guys.
Ano yung ginawa sa kanila?
Ito.
Hindi, siguro GPU.
Hindi ko alam. May tanong na to. Nagutom lang ha. Nagutom lang si Deadlock sa si Reyna. So,
We will play Deadlock. Unlimited Deadlock till we reach Platinum. We will cosplay this shit. Pwede na. Kesa wala.
ganito ka.
Ito na lang kainin.
Sinayoto mo. Bang pala to, Ghost. Guys, nagmumukbang na kami. Mag-ASMR ka nga, Coach.
Mag-play. Shoot daw eh. Nakita ko, nabasa ko shoot. Shoot daw. Kasama sa shoot.
We come back now here as we get ready to jump into map 3, Lotus. Another one of the selections from the side of PRX, as they will look to bring this final to a very swift conclusion.
Oh, look at this. To the double duelist we go for RRQ. We haven't seen Lotus from them since Masters Toronto, since they lost to Fnatic on this map. Since then, it has widely been avoided, banned by them yesterday against Talon. And they are going to try something a little bit different.
Well, it needs to work. It needs to deliver, or else this series is going to come to its conclusion.
Konnichiwa minasan! Hajimemashite! Hajimemashite! どうぞよろしくお願いします。皆さん、PRX, let's go! RRQ, make some noise! Game start!
Some nice hype work there from our Indonesian co-streamers. Maybe not so much from Xcurrent, but it's okay. A little bit mic shy, perhaps. But
Ayaw
now,
mag-play.
we get ready to go into this one and see if RRQ can take that first step, if they can get their first pistol of the series. Try to rewrite the tale that's been told so far here in this grand final. Pulled off a reverse sweep yesterday to do it back-to-back, to find back-to-back trophies. Well, it would just be something that we've never seen before.
Chat. Type G chat. Eto na. Map 3 na. Mamamahinga na kami.
Sparrow.
Lariin nyo na.
Watching here, but this B site completely left open. It's kind of sending RRQ into a bit of a fact-finding mission, figuring out why exactly did they do this. Is there a trap? Not what they think it is.
Strikes now planted. Sparrow in around the back, but there's far too many targets. Ends up losing his life, but Moniette quickly is able to find a buy as well on the Vice.
Jemkin's gonna hear this. He's gonna tuck into the corner.
Tuck to the corner, but it's a little wider swing there from Patman. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer. Crazy guy. Taken down by Forsaken. He's now tight control here in their hands. Moniette trying to scale forward and shut down, and Cushing cannot find it, and RQ cannot find a pistol to save their lives.
It's just so brutal. The way that they just cannot get it done, and they're so confused here. It takes them so long to plant the spike on B, because why are they doing this? You know that PRX likes to do things like set up traps outside a C door, so you're kind of suspicious of that. Now they're able to get some trades. PRX, something there. Doing a great job just getting that crosshair right back onto the head. Gets the paranoia to help him out as well. And they're just coordinating so well. PRX, Judge, a Marshall, pretty low buy here.
7-0.
In terms of overall weaponry.
Oh, Forsaken. You don't have to do this to them.
Uy!
Surely not.
Ay, ubos ka agad!
This is Ching that got everything started up. Quick little jiggle peek out. And Ching will be able to get it done. Showstopper online going into the bonus. It's a flawless from PRX.
Hindi na talaga nawala sa kanila yung confidence nila.
Just the way they play through each other. Ching there just spamming players down. Forsaken just waiting. Then the bait and switch at the end. Forsaken uses the TP and Jing just goes barreling in. It's point blank. And they love to play it that way. These are such brutal rounds to lose, and RRQ has to get this one through. A little bit of a bias there. The rifle does come into the hands of Patman. And already getting tagged up a bit is Jemkin.
Ginising.
Ballard try to guide the sight lines there, but something a little bit late in the swing. Not going to be able to find any catch there.
So pwede niyo siyang jowain.
Is scaling back forward.
Mga lalaki daw po ang...
Single po si Leo, single po ako.
Avoids catastrophe, keep himself alive, joins in with the rest of the squad over outside Mount.
You want to figure out where the heck this judge is. That's the
Ang lalaki pa jojowa sa akin.
Usually it's behind the wall at B.
Speaking of walls at B, I mean, big
Gusto ko yung
change up
tagal
here
mo
with the
bago mo
vice
siya
wall positioning.
na-realize.
That's really far forward. Is Jin gonna try to ride this?
Might. That or just have the trip and send a showstopper to the other side. Prowler will lead the way. And swings out from the back of that one and will lose his life for the first time here on Lotus. Last back entry now from Monyet. Moves over towards connector. Poison Orb set up here at backside. That's going to be pretty firm control for the moment here for RRQ. Not far to the clone. Turns into flash. Forsaken going to be taken down. The push forward here in the reload. Monyet, an easy collection for him. Looking like decent odds for their own flawless. And that will confirm it. RRQ get themselves around win nice and early.
Huge win there for RRQ. Able to avoid that trick play. The Prowler, I think, just completely befuddles Jin. He can't really execute that set play the way he probably wanted to.
Ikaw, coach. Kaya mo kahit harapan. Kahit yung
They're just catching players one by one. So the flawless, big win there for RRQ.
Ako una siya.
They need to keep it going. They need to have a big attacker side here. This is a sentinel-less comp for RRQ. They've moved away from that and opted for the double duelist.
Forsaken on the peak. Able to find Gem.
Okay, dito na tayo.
Maybe just a little bit to operator.
Ipod ang lahat.
Hindi ko narinig yan.
That connector, smoke in cycle 4, the vice wall now changed up into a bit more.
Real name mo ba is Leonora? Leomiho nga!
Trip by Monyet.
Justin parang namang
This is what
gagi
you want as PRX. You love to force them over towards C, so Forsaken doubles down at the smoke. Over at long A. RRQ just trying to get a good grasp.
Dahil nawawala sa sarili niyang live
Turn this one around a little bit. Paranoia. This is
going to be exchanged. Eventually connects onto Monyet. Forsaken at 1 HP is able to find himself a shot. As Crazy Guy hits the floor. Jin looking for the cleanup.
Oh, nice! Mas another massacre, please! Kunin nyo na, kaya rin naman magta-champion talaga eh!
Salamat!
Hindi ka na matutulog, coach. Huwag naman ganon. Hayop ka namang crowd. Patulugin mo naman ako.
Just add this to the collection. Dodges that paranoia, gets his out there, eats the paint shells down to 1 HP.
Ako kasi normal ko namang ginagawa.
ADS is in. And the crosshair is right where it needs to be. Don't lose your gear there, my friend.
Okay lang po.
Knock something over, but not enough to cause an issue. Right back into it we go. Want to find nothing over a tree. Just going to be Patman by himself for the moment here on this side of the map. It's going to be a heavy stack outside of Mount. As Forsaken just doing a jiggle TP play there.
It's just all about how
Omen main. Kaya nga Omen tingin ko maging smoker na ako kaysa yung malapatman.
Players are already rotating.
Senti. Smoker na, no? Tingin nyo mas better maging smoker ako or yung ganyan lang ang mga control lang. Senti. Pwede rin kasi araling quick paid eh, no?
Sees it sent. Been caught. Something dead. It's Cushy. Comes up with 2 critical kills. Looks for a 3rd, but Jing able to get away from that one, but still needs an immense amount of damage. Now the drop down out of the smoke. Leads to Devi's demise. Need to find 1, but from here, just not enough.
Senti na lang ha. Aralin ko na lang si Soba.
PRX making the call to save the 2 weapons that they still have at hand.
Xfero already on the slurk.
Just get caught in a little bit of timing there. Forsaken able to find the jump. Does a little bit more damage here to the economy from the side of RRQ, stops it from really building up, but that's going to be them winning a 2nd round win.
Yeah, this is just good read from RRQ, able to accelerate enough onto the site take. They're able to get that plant down relatively comfortably. They're able to deal with that double drop. It's going to get the op out of something's hands. And that's just round over basically from there. PRX had a decent read, but they couldn't quite get there in time. They all opted to try to head.
Tapos kapag magduduelis ako Neon.
RRQ was able to shut that down nicely.
Kala ko talaga Neon.
Great stuff from Cushy. Throughout the C's even, doesn't get a catch. And Something was trying to take the tight angle to peek. Drop down from Divide.
Tapos bawal ka mamatay agad. Bakit? Namamatay ba ako agad?
So now, still have that showstopper, but
Bastos ka.
starting to get close to Monyet's. One away for him.
Ano?
Big fight here.
Ay, sige. Eto na. Kainin ko na.
Until finally avoided here by both sides for the moment. Some spray damage. And Monyet just get clipped there in the head by something right before he hits the ground.
That's brutal.
Ito ba sa akin?
It's going to remove a big ultimate, potential ultimate from the equation.
Vi trying to bait and play this one in. The Prowler
May race.
gives up the jig here. Flashes out, he's trying to
Nandiyan po si
win this
White
fight
Cat.
by
Nandito si
eventually
White Cat
deflecting
kanina.
the position, taking down
Nag-1v1
this fight
kami.
now. Dropped.
Mid-up.
We still have Vi lingering around. He's going to be good for a second. The backstab now coming through. They just had no idea where Forsaken could be.
Durog eh.
Nick Sparrow trying to enact his own
Gusto
work.
mapay daw si
He's
White Cat.
slide
Yung
silently,
sinaseminar ko.
slide away towards this A side.
Tagin
To
ko
hold
ah.
on to the weapon.
Pag bumaba.
Yeah, I'd like to see Paper Rex
Sa akin
here just
natuto yun.
commit to
Hindi
defending
takot
this fight.
pumasok.
Leave one player out in the open. Just try to catch the
Kuha
lurk.
ka kayang konting kanin.
You would expect that
Ay.
this is going to be a save from X-Pharaoh.
Bro, pwede yan magpakita.
No way. Trying to play himself back into this one.
Ito si White Cat to.
Even with the heroics that
Ito,
he was
yung
putting up
nakaputi.
yesterday.
Ayan.
This one just a bridge too far.
Ito.
Paper Rex keeping RRQ
Natalo sa 1v1
at bay for
kanina,
now.
kaya medyo pagod
So
pa.
they will get up 4-2.
Ito.
This is one of those rounds where you're seeing the problems. of
Sabihin mo,
not having
Punky.
a
Punky
sentinel
daw.
like X-Pharaoh able to at least take Forsaken down. But again, you don't have
Ayan na, ayan si White Cat.
to check your flanks without bodies. That opens up the map here for Paper Rex to get that extra layer, to get Forsaken behind Jemkin.
Hindi sa Twitch.
Something not gonna
Oo,
find
hinahanap ka eh.
Lipat ko na to
X-Pharaoh in
ah.
time.
Love you, Andre.
You have a couple outs though for
Si
RRQ.
Punky.
Try to get themselves
Hindi, ano to? Girlfriend mo to, ano?
the early battle here.
Hey guys, pagod pa. Ayan ang
Not
seminar.
contested at all by Paper Rex. And an immediate call to pivot that. To make sure that they're
Ayan,
not giving up
tutok
that
na
space.
hanip na ano.
So that
Parang
retake didn't
naka-aimbot
work,
na
and
hanip.
Divide's just loving it.
Bata.
Having a bit of a giggle.
Ito, ito.
So timeout call. To the side of RRQ, not as near as near of dire straits as they were on the previous map, but still not off to that solid start. You've opted to go for this double duelist.
Yeah,
So far, it's been a bit wishy-washy.
Nako.
So guys, break time.
Side.
Time.
You know
Gusto
what
niyo ng
Paper Rex is gonna be
spaghetti?
capable of once they swap it.
exactly. I mean, this is almost a situation where you feel like you have to win out the rest of the rounds. That's why you're calling the timeout now. You've got to get them situated and make sure it happens right here, right now. Because even if you come out ahead 7-5 in this half, you shouldn't feel comfortable about that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yung
But
hati-hatiin ko.
you absolutely normally wouldn't. And it's going to take
Baka dinalagnat ka eh.
well-coordinated
Bumabait ka sa
play.
paningin nila.
Wow!
Mainam ng
those
walang
running
Mabait
yan.
fights
talaga
might be
ako.
something that's
Pinagmumukha
talked
mo lang
about.
akong masama
Ways
sa
that you
paningin
can
nila.
win them even when they're contested by Paper Rex.
Ano ba tong
Things like that.
balat na to? Naka-vanguard
Paper
ba
Rex is
to?
just going to
Akin
spam
na
you
nga
down
kasi.
behind
Okay
that
na.
toxic screen. The Odin.
Oh boy, well, change up in the kit here, but so far damage widely going to be avoided. Little exit from back of the box as Forsaken continues to spam.
Who's next?
They go in for the long reload as now the mask goes on and Jemkin goes storming forward, but something finding a timing through that smoke. Immediately dispatches Monyet, and Crazy Guy's gonna suffer the same exact fate. Gets himself the third, looks at the fourth, and Sparrow will be able to come down the size, but still loses a chunk of his life for it. 27 remaining is up and over the top. Jing will lose his life. Showstopper still not yet to be used here. Jemkin suddenly finds himself a kill as well.
Tsaka din
Now we go to a 2v2. I mean, they have a bit available. And Sparrow, he's going to invest it. They've been given a light at the end of the tunnel, and RRQ are sprinting right for it. Forsaken. Just with a sense of it. Finds the first, and now it all falls to Jemkin's
Nakita ko yung
shoulders.
sarili ko kasi.
Trying to get this clutch.
Ano ba?
Looks for that first, but Forsaken
Ganun-ganun ka ba?
on his feet denies the clutch away. 5-2.
Easy lang oh.
RRQ continuing to just not be able to extract value from these timeout calls.
And it's just brutal because you lose that showstopper right off the rip. And this is one of these traps that Paper Rex love to run. Wait a little bit, find the perfect moment, and then something doesn't just double down, it triples down. Jemkin, fellow Yoru, trying to answer in kind, but it's just not enough. Unbelievable. Unbelievable from Forsaken. Just game sense through the roof. Maybe showing off his own mouse there a little bit. Mine works different.
Going to a thrifty attempt here. Double stack that nade, gonna find some value. Showstopper will not money yet. Making that sheriff sing. 2 quick kills gonna be found for him. That showstopper still gonna be in the back pocket. Sends it. Just to escort the rest of the team forward here towards this A site. Spy has to play back. Give up the space here for the moment. RRQ in the try to right the ship, but yeah, that's decent chip damage found there on a crazy guy. Pull these HP bars from RRQ. Broken down on Xfero. No longer watching the angle here at the moment. He's sprinting his way over towards Switch, and that's when something strikes. Finds the first. Quick little TP. We're behind the box here. Something going to be setting up the fake. Now does have that dimensional drip at the ready. Should he want to try to invest it? Maybe should have. As he swings, it just gets taken down. Tap of the defuse. Machine here around the corner. Divide all alone. Finds the one. Transfers to the second, and suddenly he's in with a shout. But as he tries to get it up to half, crazy guy will be able to find him. And that's going to be a thrifty for RRQ to get themselves a 3rd round win.
It's an answer right back by Monyet. After getting done dirty in the previous round, he finds 2 banger shots. PRX here makes a little bit of a positional error where they get stuck behind the box and they have to pull the ultimate to try to get out of it, and they just cannot. Filthy stuff from Monyet. Divide almost finds a way, but had to try to stick it there. Time was dwindling.
Just enough of a gap to be able to find that shot for crazy guy.
Bucky, Sheriff. Otherwise it's rifles. Smoltz though. C-site left open, but you got so much to play for retake here. You've got the drift, you've got the steel garden. There you go.
He's going to send it right off the rip. Paint Shells to try to delay something. Jumping forward and made from Monyet is able to find some value there. That's going to be Divide taken down. They go bounding forward. Jemkin. This is back for one there on a Forsaken. Spike is now dropped. Has to be scooped up here by Crazy Guy with the ultimate. But he's going to be stuck over by Mount. Ooh, never mind. It's PRX, the one's getting trapped. Crazy Guy with 2 very clean shots. Puts him right back into the driver's seat. Denying the shenaniganry away from PRX, it would seem. Patman not able to get on the board quite just yet here in this map. Need to kill all 3.
30 seconds left.
It's been a while since one of those classic Patman clutches.
Spike planted.
First step.
Jeez.
Utility here, the Haunt as well as the C is available to him. Tries to pre-fire the angle towards Jemkin, but just a hair off being able to find it. Finds the fake, moving over towards the rope.
I'll find you.
Just backpedal. Giving up that space, letting him in for free. Trusting in their ability to set up a crossfire here, and there's the spam out. Spot's gonna be locked in, and Jemkin will collect. RRQ, 1 away from tying this up, potentially being able to still gain the lead at the half.
It's a big win though. Got a bunch of ultimates out of PRX on that one, and it doesn't work out their way. Divide just misjudges the distance at which those shells are gonna spread. Huge win here. This is a brilliant round from Crazy Guy. The TP to grab the spike into that double kill basically secures the round for them.
Because you don't know you know.
And you're on to an eco for PRX.
4-player stack, so RRQ saying, okay, let's just sprint over towards this C-site. Monyet, some clean movement. Divide eventually able to find a clean shot. Peeks in, looks for a little bit more, but it's just going to go into the shoulder of Crazy Guy. Still alive and well. Fast flood out around the back here through a main. PRX have the odds stacked against them here. RRQ very well slated to tie things up.
Try to make a play off the door tap. Bunch of damage done. Something finally takes Crazy Guy out.
Reveal there at back box. Champion on the reposition, but something on the jump. He's able to find the kill. Cushy given away by the Prowler. He's trying to push away forward, but the second going to be taken down. Patman on the peak, able to find Cushy. Brings it now into the 1v2 as Xparrow finds the first, finds the second. Third overall for another Red Bull clutch for Xparrow this weekend. As RRQ tie it up at 5-5.
What a show Xparrow has been putting on here for the fans in Japan. Time after time, this guy seems to have the steadiest of hands. The Sheriff's doing work, putting in the damage here for PRX, but that's a great read by Xparrow onto Forsaken. Knew he was going to want to TP into his smoke. They're able to get a big win, tie it up 5-5 in the half. Need these next two to feel comfortable.
We're trying to get a rush play, but once again, it's just going to be RQ this time. Full shoves towards C. So Jacob goes in with a dimensional drift, pings out the vice wall. Grouped up and ready to attack. Divide going to be spotted here around the back. Jimkin running out of time, quickly backpedals away. It's his exit, it's tagged up. Lanyet there on the re-peak.
Nice.
This has been finding a kill. The trade is there from Jing as he arrives. Crazy Guy now dead. Prowler gets a spot. Lanyet tucks in, trying to reposition, but sees it down to all hell. Losing his life, and now it's going to be a 2v4 to try to hold the line here for RRQ. She there within the smoke, the haunt not going into this one. Do they read this well? And they hit their shot. Clearly a clip spotted onto Xparrow. Quite sure how. We'll see it in the replay. But he gets that opening kill, causes a distraction, and Cushy loses his life.
Just great game sense from Divide, understanding the range of that dimensional drift, but sticks around a little too long. Maybe thinks that he has an angle where the flashes are going to hit him when they try to go for the pop. But it does. They even throw a paranoia in there just to be safe, but then Jing right there to get a big kill. Spamming through the smoke, Patman takes Crazy Guy down.
Okay.
Did he see him?
I don't think he did.
Oh my god.
Unless his jump peak pinged him on the minimap. Hard to tell though.
Time to jump.
PRX at least going to be finding parity in the half, if not the lead itself. Something operator back in hand as Prowler goes on the hunt, but nothing going to be spotted quite just yet. For the aggressive peek, it still gets a shot on him on yet, but the operator down. As well as the dimensional drift not able to come into play. Pharaoh noted outside of B main, looking for the chase, the paranoia connecting, but he makes it back around the corner. Does get revealed, but he's just so damn far away, they can't chase him fast enough. Divide at the same time, able to find one, but eventually gets flushed out. Now the C site plant gets ready to come through here for RRQ. Pharaoh getting turned around, loses his life.
Nightfall showstopper.
Covered operator here for Crazy Guy. Trying to see if he can put up some necessary numbers, and he does! What a shot! Picks in, finds another! Over the top to Jason's demise! Crazy Guy, what a volley!
Switching sides.
Takes it off Something's corpse and says, I can make use of that. What a play to tie it up!
He has had a couple incredible ones here on Lotus. This looked like it had PRX written all over it. Oh, what an angle he takes. It is crosshair placement right where it needs to be for that last pack entry. And the third, right on the money. That is stellar work from the IGL of RRQ. 6-6. You're making it interesting, that's for sure.
I'm not sure what Forsaken's thinking. Trying to sprint into that angle. That's Crazy Guy on the other side. It's not Patty Tech. You're not going to win that one. That one, he's got the up. Of course, if you guys remember, it's the same. I'm trying to think of a word. Just the guys who love doing push-ups. Same guys from
Ay, kaya ko rin yun. Ay, kaya mo yan! Kaya yan ni Coach!
Pagka hindi ako pag di ako pagod.
Getting the work in.
Pagod pa eh.
Getting that exercise. Love to see it.
Try mo nga, go.
Tumahimik ka, Sandy, kakakain ko.
One of them's having a bit of trouble.
A little bit of struggle there.
Guys, magpo-push up daw si Coach.
Gotta work on that upper body strength a bit. Sun's got it going though.
Tumahimik ka, Reyano.
2 push-ups per round. felt like more than 12, but still some work to do here. 6 more needed.
They're trying to predict, you know? They're trying to say, like, this is how many more they're going to be able to get.
Yeah.
No. Gotta go all the way to 26. It's 6-6 here at the half. RRQ still not able to find any pistols. We'll see if they can change that, and that's a great start.
It's a big win for Jemkin.
Oh, and that's a dink on the Forsaken as well. 7 HP on the Omen now. Sets up a smoke to try to persuade, but Jemkin is not conforming to their rules here. Continues to push forward, and this is a good amount of duration. Kane releases the players, and now Jemkin is able to strike.
Babaeng balinginitan talaga yung may-ari nito.
They don't have much util. Got the Prowler. Got a little bit of Jings. But 3 players there from RRQ. This should be very difficult to do.
Tripped across. Tiny look at damage. Barely a scratch. It's going to be a pivot into B.
Kabulan sila,
Here from
no?
Devi. This crossfire setup, if that smoke were to dissipate, that will certainly be his death. He's going to look for the timing. Come on, yeah. Very clean with that ghost shot. Reload on the Frenzy, reload on the Classic. Double face. Gonna get double lined up. Distraction has opened up the A site for him. Patman now 1v3 to try to clutch this. Still a paint shell, still have a snake bite, a blind available to the side of RRQ. Surely this time around, this pistol will be theirs. Initial shots, taking them low.
Sayang!
Patman out of
Nag-reload.
is easy pickings for Monyet. Will be handed over the defuse. That's halfway, over halfway, mind you, to that showstopper. And it's RRQ getting themselves in the lead.
Yeah, this is...
So the first time ever, really, in this series.
Yes, it is. And it's a big round from Jemkin. Starting to get clean, starting to get those mechanics. Just as sharp as their opponents. Monyet there. Diving down.
Huwag nyo na naman
Patman
yung
run out of bullets with
ano.
that Sheriff. So a bunch of Bulldogs and a Spectre for Crazy Guy. There is a little bit of a buy up here though. Jing goes for the half armor and the Bucky.
Flying down to 1,000. Really all in of them here as Jemkin going to be flashed up into the corner. They go jumping forward. And Jing is just causing a distraction. He's just pushing right past him. He's playing like Jemkin did on Waylay yesterday on Sunset. Devi tries to do the same thing. Monyet will be able to find two. Jing gets himself a weapon upgrade. It's a boombox. Gets a spot out. Pinned into a corner. Paranoid going to be set, but he swings ahead of him. The reset.
Anong nice!
Take him down. Something now with everything to do. Finds the first, drops, and cannot find the second. Jemkin will stand a little bit taller. We'll go ahead, close out this round, and now have a 2-round advantage over PRX.
It's going to be similar scenes here for RRQ as to what we saw for PRX at the start of their defender side here on Lotus. They're going to have that showstopper available, but the weaponry is going to be weak. A couple of those Bulldogs still going to be there. Just love these bait and switches that PRX is bringing out today. Even though they don't get the round, it gives them that extra little oomph to do some more damage. Gives themselves at least an opportunity to maybe get the thrifty, to make your opponent sweat a bit. The coaching staff for RRQ, Rob already sweating bullets.
Like a bit of a necessary one. Now they find themselves on the back foot, of course, as they go into the bonus. Just the 2 Bulldogs really to speak of, as well as a Sheriff.
Nice wall to watch the flank. But a lot of times PRX will just let something see what he can do here. Make moves off the back of that. Leave him to his own devices, potentially. That smoke. Double layered there. He's wary that somebody's in there. They're going to set up
Flash out.
Nakita.
Transfer. Patman's still going to be there to try to trade it back. It's just hair off being able to find Sparrow. Tries to stomp over top of that bite, disrespects it, and loses his life in the process.
Nakita.
Down, but not yet out. Could potentially be doable here for them, but that's going to be some awkward timing. Some awkward shots. It's the mine. Completely, utterly runs out of bullets. Jing is striking forward. He's trying to trade for him, but Crazy Guy's right there as well. They double stack the stairs angle and suddenly Forsaken. So I'm wondering what the hell happened. Position swoops out. Cannot find either of them. The bonus converted. RRQ.
Time out na kayo, boy.
Back on the horse.
Time out na yan,
3 rounds
boy.
in a row here in this second half. Building up this lead.
Just sloppy for PRX. They're just all over the place, trying to find these battles, trying to use their weapon advantage. They can't make a go of it. That was a great flash to at least make that crossfire less effective than it should have been.
Namatay siya doon.
But then they swing out for these battles one by one, and RRQ is just better. And some kind of mental mistakes from PRX. Divide there, running out of ammo.
Nice.
Timeout from PRX. They're first to the map.
Kailangan na nila ng mentality.
Probably just to settle them down a bit. They're looking a little out of sorts.
Is the key.
The crosshairs feel jittery a bit for PRX. Seems like now that they're getting close to that finish line, now that they're maybe going to get another trophy here in Pacific potentially, they need to kind of pump on the brakes a little bit. Now that adrenaline that they maybe had for the first map or two, might be working against them a little bit.
Ay, ang ugali nyo.
Need to see if you can
Tinabi
get
lang
things
sa'yo.
squared away. Meanwhile, RRQ
Salamig ba?
has been hiding this map all of stage 2. The first time out, little bit of a change, going for the double duelist. And you were worried about this defender side maybe, but they've made it look damn good so far.
Clue ko daw.
Keep themselves calm and collected, as we've seen time and time again.
Phoenix ba yan?
Again, this run they've been making in the
Layo
playoffs
naman Violet.
has
Black
been
and
absolutely
Violet.
insane.
Girl.
They're looking to keep it extended.
Baduy daw sa Reyna pag nakasalamin.
Basahin yung mga yan.
Ringing out. They're just trying to put the fear really here into the hearts of PRX.
Ay, chill.
No, it was holding
Chill!
back to the side.
What's
Look, there he goes.
Ay, nako.
Di ba siya may hawak
Lagi
ng
na
spike?
pabuti ng game 4.
RRQ, let's try to get up to double digits.
Just took a little bit too long here.
And final bullet just about.
Paano niya yun na spray?
One more left in the magazine as he goes for the reload. Defy able to creep his way forward here as he swings that corner. The Outlaws on the other side. Jemkin
Oh no,
just too
map
damn
talaga
fast
nila
with
to.
it.
Oo, kanila to.
Forsaken in something, a Sheriff and a Bucky. Let's go ahead and get the
Ay!
plan. Never mind, interrupted and Forsaken. He's able to snipe him out of the sky. Well, he has his work cut out for him.
Wala siya pupuntahan, no?
Spin into the corner, paranoid, dead. Cushy will find it, one casualty. RRQ
no.
up to 10.
Huwag niya
As they look
pabuti
to
ng
send
game
this over to
4.
Haven.
Wag!
Starting to get a little worried for PRX. Just wide swinging there. Trying to see if they can catch Jemkin off guard. Great reaction from him. Spam through a smoke from Anyet. Really clean stuff from RRQ. In terms of the poise that they're showing right now. Very, very good. This is a big round in this map. It's going to be the operator for Jemkin. Goes for the shot, doesn't connect. Picks out the Prowler, trying to set up for Crazy Guy here.
Could just be the showstopper to try to lead. The
Ganyan
Crazy
daw mga
Guy
Reyna
guards
ayaw
down,
umentry,
and he's
payo
able to find
ganun,
Jake.
coach.
Jemkin gets rid of something.
Nanonood lang ako. Kasalanan ko sa entry niyo. Tanga kayo.
Jemkin off guard, comes up and over the top, and now
Sige ba?
showstopper out.
Sayang!
It's point blank, right there at his feet. Holds his own, and decay does not matter.
Ano yan? Ba't may game 4?
Gets the 3K to get RRQ up to 11.
Saw Forsaken earlier with 1 HP, just hold the line. This time it's Manyet's turn.
Huwag naman bro. Huwag naman reverse sweep.
Just ridiculous. I thought PRX was going to check this box because I saw them do it on the other side of the map when they were going for a retake. They spammed through it and lit Crazy Guy up. This time they just forget.
Binigyan pa ng pag-asa to mga to.
And it's so well handled. Manyet.
Just a quick gentlemanly wave to his former teammates. There's something.
Nando ka ba?
Spot out here on the operator. Jemkin has the setup for the escape. Will not take it. Jinx is able to storm forward into the side, finds that kill. That's Jemkin down. Divide, however,
Lada, kuha to. Kuha tong map na
into the
to.
corner, some damage to be found. Jing backpedaling something.
Game 4.
Positioning here at upper. Judge in hand, showstopper.
Tahimik ang
Ready to
PR.
go, but not yet.
Game 4.
Sure that it will not fly. Hammond with one. A 3v3. Maniat still striking. Crazy guy gets involved. The Odin ringing out. The judge! He draws down to the
Sinalubong.
I think he thought he was going to have an instant kill. Tries to go ahead and scoop up the weapon, but he completely botches it. And that's RRQ now up to map point, looking to send us to Haven, where historically you would favor them for that win.
No doubt about it. But it's a nice entry. This is a bit problematic for Divide. The lurks have not been going for him. Monyet just too clean right now. Just feeling it. Goodness, what a snap. Great backup for Crazy Guy. Gets down to 14 off that judge shot. And it's something immediately threw up his hands.
When he saw it, Cushy, he couldn't believe it as well.
Ano na, Sandy? Game 4. Game 4 yan. Game 4 na.
He had an angel on his shoulder in that round, I
Huwag nang
suppose.
mag-fake comeback. Next map na.
It's Jimkin scaling forward here. Trying to rubble with that off in hand. Looking to get on a deeper line. Divide potentially going to be at risk as the Boombot will go in to try to scout him out. It's cleared. Something comes strafing
Hindi
in.
na nagmimintis to.
Portal closed.
Just a TP into the corner.
Bam.
Jimkin holds his own. He holds the line. 3v5 to try to extend this. PRX needs 6 in a row, and it just feels like there is no shot in hell. All right, bullet confirmed. Up and over the top, Jim.
Nice.
Snappy with the shot. Is able to go ahead and take down Jemkin, but that's the first of many necessary steps to try to get back into this one. Forsaken's going to be in around the back, but Sparrow seems like he's got
Kumuyo Rayama, what's up?
He's got
Hello,
the
what's
jump.
up? How's your
Forsaken's
day?
been outdone. And that now leaves Ching and Patman scratching their heads, wondering what in the hell they can do.
Pit down, so just gonna try to pressure C. But Xfero, it's been nasty.
It makes it a little bit easier for them, but Bite will go out to try to delay. Wait for the tap. Now Ascent.
Lana is talking
More of a
about
shallow angle, so Spike does get
you
into
guys
play.
played on League.
2v4
Yes,
to try to
we play
extend
on
this
League.
PRX.
What's Lana's telling about me?
Round 1, and there you have it. It's over. It's done.
Ay, nako.
The series, but the map. This means that we are sticking
Yan
around
dapat
for a little
dumaan,
bit
yan
longer here in
picture.
Tokyo. Haven's going to be coming up next.
Absolutely otherworldly from RRQ. A back and forth first half into perfection on their defender side. The double duelist switch up is immaculate. It is exactly what the doctor ordered for RRQ. And this team continues to show you that they do not give up, that they are
She said
always
you're friendly
fighting
and a
until
girl,
the very end.
but huwag ka maniniwala kay Lana, no?
They've still got some left. They've still got at least one more map in them. Yeah, Haven on the horizon. That's a tough one to predict.
Certainly could be. But obviously, PRX will have done their homework. They will rush that Haven from the side of RRQ to see what they can do to try to counteract themselves. But clearly, the counter strike, the better read. RRQ had the upper hand here on Lotus. This could just be enough to maybe ignite these players' spirits, maybe make them believe in being able to complete another reverse sweep to find another trophy here in Pacific.
Shoutout muna
Regardless
tayo
of who
mga
wins,
kaibigan!
I'm just hoping they set this to 5.
Yes.
I want to get over to Sunset, and I want to give this crowd here
Pag
more than
nabuhat
what they
mo
paid
sa
for.
arang, maniniwala ako.
They deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. Got
Hoy,
a hell of a show yesterday.
kapal mo lagi. Sinasalo mo nga eh. Hook ng Blitzcrank eh.
Just so many wild moments in this map. I mean, multiple 1 HP, 2Ks.
Wala
Just
nang
these
magpapashoutout?
3Ks that quickly get turned around. Like, it's so back and forth. Individual moments, crazy guy. Throwing it down with the op. Just beautiful
Ulitin mo
stuff.
sinabi mo. Shoutout kay?
Game changers. Monyet then steps up to the
Oh.
plate, knocks it out of the park. RRQ. Don't count him
Ulit mo
out.
pa nga!
Certainly cannot. So we're not done yet. We're going to send it back over to the analyst desk in just a moment to break down all of the wild action there from Lotus. We'll see you guys on the other side as we get ready to go to Haven.
Ginaganyan niyo ako, ha?
Tarantado ka.
I think only one person
kayo,
predicted a
nagagalit si
3-0
Coach.
paper X,
Lagot
and
kayo
I don't know what he
He's
does.
laughing now. Don't English
He
me.
backed it up. He said 3-1. He's still on.
Ano, I'm going to arrive in Philippines at 10. You will for a meet
did
with
surprise
my
a lot of
GF.
people here. Everyone except Big Time, actually.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I said this on stage in front of like 8,000 people. This RRQ are definitely
I'm
going to
going
win
to arrive in
this map.
Philippines
No
at
doubts
10.
in my mind.
Will
The
for a
first
meet
sweep
with my
is
GF.
on, baby. Let's go.
Gagawin ko sa inyo.
A very fantastic map from RRQ. They beat Paper X on their home ground of Lotus. And now you got to start wondering, is this comeback on, Pilski?
Yeah, we were talking about
Purple
Paper
Ops.
X's streak on Lotus in the last couple of months. At
Hindi
one
mo talaga
point
na-gets
in
yung sinarot
stage
mo.
2, it was something like 16-1 from the last 17 games of Lotus. After that, they took an L versus Zeta. Now they've taken an L versus RRQ, playing a similar double duelist comp to what you're
Mati
seeing.
ako.
The difference obviously being the Viper versus the
Shout out
Vipe,
kay
the
Zed.
information denial versus that hard senti.
Tumahimik
So
ka, Lan.
RRQ, they executed
ba
the
yan?
comp
Yung
very
sa
well. We
Incredible.
know that they're quite comfortable, quite able to
Yung
execute
iba?
the double duelist. The Yoru and the Rage is a
Ayop
good
kayo.
fit for them.
Reyna
And
nga,
once again,
inulang
they
lang
have
kasi
been
yung
able
buhok
to
niya
recover
iba.
from an
Kaya
absolute
hindi siya
drubbing
Reyna. May
in
pabukol
Ascent
kasi,
there and
ano?
be able to turn it
Pero
around
wala
and look
to.
like a much
Ito
better team
mismo.
here on one of their
Hindi
opponent's
siya
best
umbok.
picks.
Yeah, I mean,
Hindi
I
siya
can't
umbok.
lie, I was
Reynang
worried
Reyna
for
to.
them after
Mali
that
kasi yung
Ascent map.
paggawa
Honestly,
ng
it was
ano,
an insane
kasi
comeback.
pag ganun
Just
siya.
to have the mental resilience to
Dapat
be
kasi
able
hindi
to
ganyan.
just bounce
Or
back
hindi mo
like
siya
this.
binaba.
Look so dominant on your
Binab-
opponent's map pick. And
Kasalanan
let alone
mo
on a
ko!
map
Bakit?
Paper Rex's Lotus.
There's so many moments from individuals on
Nah.
RRQ stepping up
Well,
where
this
it was
time
needed.
kasalanan
This is what this
mo.
grand final deserves. Nobody wanted to see a 3-0 here, but especially in the fashion that RRQ's done it. On Lotus in particular, it is
Tanga ka ba? Dinay-dinag mo ka pa akong imo!
Yes, it was absolutely
Ibalik mo!
spectacular to watch RRQ do this. We saw them
Pinagmukha
do
mo
this
pang mas
yesterday
tanga
on a
lalo
different
eh.
map, and I'm glad they've done it again because we're going to get another map, and that means we got time for a little chit-chat with none other than Jake Schiff,
Hanip
head of
ka na,
esports
tuwa
here
ka
in
pa.
APAC. Welcome, Jake.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Really good, really good.
Itago
Yeah.
mo.
How's your looking?
It's looking amazing.
Itago mo.
Actually, I want to ask you about the show. I have to say,
Nagmukha
Pacific,
tuloy,
no bias,
imo.
but maybe bias. I don't know, but we have the best grand finals
Sunay!
every single year in Korea. Can I ask you how do you guys keep improving it every year? What are you looking to improve and fix, and maybe what are you most proud of?
Wala
script, obviously.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Tago mo yung red. Gago.
That's great.
Ayun mo.
No,
Tagtayin
but
mo kasi salamin mo!
on a serious note, I think
Tagtayin mo
we
salamin
try to
mo!
make
Aray!
always
Aray!
more than just about the games, right? The
Wala,
games
wala.
are important, but it should be
Kala ko
about the
meron
whole
masakit.
experience. And so last year we
Puso
tried
wala pa.
having a musical performance with XG for the first time.
Yeah.
And this year I think we one-upped ourselves with Yuki Chiba's really amazing performance. And so that's something that we do every year. And then the other thing too is we just care so much about
Bro, your
production
femboy
quality.
looks good in.
You know, there's a
Ina
lot
mo.
of behind-the-scenes upgrades that
Ka
some are
naman
visible,
English.
some are not. But obviously the stage is looking amazing. It's a beautiful,
Hindi nga to,
it's the most
ano,
beautiful stage we've ever
quality
had.
na
So
ano.
I'm very proud of
Ito
that.
legit
Just to
ah.
add on to that really fast,
Kung ako
how
alam
great
ko,
is it to be
ganito
able to take
yung
this show
ano,
on the road
itsura
and
eh.
bring the finals here to Japan?
Siyempre, ma-realize ko,
It's
hindi
just
pang
incredible,
Reyna
right?
yung
I mean,
buhok.
look at
Kasi
the
hindi
fans,
naman
you know,
ganito yung buhok
9,000
ni
people in
Reyna.
the seats just
Puta,
cheering
naging
for
pa-heart
both teams
na
and just
vegeta.
showing a lot of support, and so it's just been a fantastic experience.
What's really cool is that this stadium is completely full, even though we're having, for the very first time in all Southeast Asia
Naku,
finals.
uuwi ka.
And I
Sino
know in
GF mo?
Korea,
Sila na ba GF
where
mo?
we had our finals, we always had a Korean team. How are you feeling
Coach
now?
din
3
may
teams
GF
in
mo.
the finals.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, you know, I've always wanted to build a league that has a lot of,
Sino dun sa
you know,
pinakita?
regional representation and diversity and fierce competition between the regions. And we're finally seeing that here, you know, with the 3 SEA teams on top. And, you know, yeah, it's great to see the SEA teams really showing up and you know, finally proving their worth and you know, making it great for the SEA fans.
It's so awesome that it's not
nakainga din,
just paper.
sakit.
I have to be completely honest. It's great. And I want to talk about
Lana
that
is your
growth actually
GF.
here in
Oh,
Pacific.
Lana will
We've
be
collected 3 back-to-back
so tired in
Masters Trophy
10.
on the stage, and they continue to be one of the favorites to
When you
compete
leave.
over in champs. It could be any
Lana's
one
going
of
to
our
be
4
tired.
teams here.
So
What
tired.
is the Pacific X factor? Why are our teams so good, and why do they keep getting better?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'm gonna say is it feels really good to be the head of the best league in the world.
That makes you the best in, right?
And I'm sure it's
Number
you know
one.
a great feeling to be the best, you know,
Nana's
talent.
going to be
of the best
pretty
league in the world,
tired on
right?
10 because, you know.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know, like it's probably just raw talent, right? We just have so much talent with our players. They have aim, right? They have
Hindi ako
creativity.
mapapagod.
They
Sila
have,
na
you
lang
know, just the
mapapagod.
ability to thrive
When
in
will you
chaos, and I
be,
think those are
when
the
will
things
you
that
come back
get
in
rewarded
Japan,
for
bro?
in
After
the
10?
game Valorant. Valorant is a
When will
game
you
that,
be, when
you know,
will
is like that.
you
So,
come back in
players and
Japan,
obviously
bro?
teams
When,
have been
when,
amazing,
when?
so,
Yeah.
really great to see.
How did you feel watching some of the teams
bro.
win Masters? Was there personally
Kumuyurama,
like
bro.
memorable moment for you where you remember
Wait,
like
kanta
feeling
ka
really
daw,
proud
coach.
or like really enjoying one
Are you
team?
Sing Faya.
Are you
absolutely.
staying for a
I've been
month
waiting
or
that
for a
global
week
win
only?
for a very long time, and when
afam ba
it
yan,
finally happened
actually?
with Gen G winning
Yeah.
Masters Shanghai, I cried a little, to be honest.
Hello.
And then it kept happening again and again, and I
Oh,
got
you
used to
can't
it.
answer. Why you can't
obviously,
answer
you know,
me?
We're
Ready
the
to
winningest
mingle.
league in the VCT
Yeah,
right now,
for those
right?
people who wants her,
no,
she's
but
very,
seriously,
very,
like,
very
I'm so
single and
grateful
ready
and
to mingle.
really have to give it
You
to
can
them
call
for
her,
making that happen
anong
for
number
our
mo?
league.
09?
Huwag ka tumimik. Sabi niya, I just took a one-way ticket. One-way ticket, so...
You're not gonna
we
be
have
back on your country? You're
That's
just staying
right.
here?
How long will you stay here in the
really
Philippines?
star,
Pre,
lineups here.
gaano ka
Players
katagal
that we were just
mag-i-stay?
talking about, and we also have
How
really
long?
good MVP awards here in Pacific. We
So,
had a
kung
really
gaano
good
katagal
Jack
ka
from
mag-i-stay,
Forum. We had
ganong
Watch
katagal
one year.
pagod sila.
Can you tease a little bit what the award might be this year? If we're allowed to
Pagod
know
ang
any
lana
hints
mo.
at all.
Yeah, so
Pwede ba tanggap
it's something really.
Oh,
really,
2 weeks.
something
2 weeks
very
of
expensive
pure
to-
wrestling.
It's something that's
Medyo
been
nababalik
prepared
kasi
by our
Deadlock.
partners in Pulsar.
Uh-huh.
So it's, you know, it's
Medyo
gonna
bulk
be
lang
quality.
ngayon si Deadlock, so
Right.
pagpasensya.
Okay.
Probably 2
That's
weeks.
all I'm allowed to
2
say.
weeks.
Oh
You
my
gotta be
gosh.
prepared,
Very
Lana.
excited.
It's very shiny. Ooh.
I'm excited to find out who the MVP will
I
be.
imagine the tiredness.
I don't know. I don't think
your
so.
body,
Today,
the
honestly.
If
cramps.
we could feed back, that would be great. We could have a talent one where we all get something outside the
You're
laptop.
gonna be
You already got
tired.
a laptop, bro.
For
and
2
I have to ask
weeks.
you, Jake, of course, your predictions. Do you think it's gonna be an RRQ or a PRX trophy lift today?
Good luck on your journey, bro.
Okay.
What I'll
Kuruyama.
tell you is that I do love myself a comeback story. We'll see if that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, pag
All
sinama
right,
mo si
I like
ano,
that.
pagod talaga
You're right,
abutin
yours
mo.
have
Pagod
good
talaga
scripts here
abutin
in
mo.
Pacific. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Shin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
Siya lang mapapagod, ako hindi.
All right. That was
Naglalakad
really
siya, ako
cool
nakaupo.
insights from Jake there, and we could see there were some hints into the MVP award. I got to see it. I wasn't allowed to
Hindi,
see it.
basta
I
ako na,
accidentally stumbled
ipagpapasa
upon
Diyos
it.
ng itala
What is
natin
this?
ito,
And I was
mahababang
about to touch
digmaan.
it, and they're like, no touching! And I was like, okay!
And then I was holding it, and then I don't know how it ended up in the couch.
Digmaan to for 2 weeks.
Story, like, how does this keep happening?
Yari ka, Lana.
And you know what? One of the people who could be
Agiga.
winning it today could be this guy
Yari
right in front
ka.
of us.
He's finally showing up once again. You know, we know this team
According
slow
to Lana,
starts,
you want
but
the pineapple
Gen
juice
G
only
is
here,
eating
first in
up
Japan.
on this Yoru, going from strength
Ka na
to
mag-English,
strength now,
bro.
and look
Hirapan na
fantastic
siya.
on Lotus.
For sure. I mean, it is
Hindi,
just a
huwag kang
staple of
mag-English. Puta, Pinoy na
RRQ. And
Pinoy yung
even previously,
pagmumukha mo,
when they did
English
have
mo.
some success on Lotus, when they did have some success playing these double initiator comps, it was
According
on the
to
back
me,
of
bro,
Jenkins Yoru,
Lana's
but it was
will-
also off the
Lana-
back of some big individual
Lana's
plays
gonna be tired
since
for 2
recently
weeks,
RRQ,
according
and a
to
couple
me.
of them are in the highlights package here.
Man, there is no team more clutch than RRQ at this moment. Whenever they're in
Gonna
a deficit,
chokes
they're not
lang
out.
and,
We saw it in the first bloods. PRX were ahead.
Alam mo yung
RRQ
chokes lang?
still look dominant
Kay
because they're so
Undertaker.
great when this round breaks down. This
Yung
3K
wrestling.
from Crazy Guy. Oh my goodness.
This is how he made a name for himself many years ago,
Ayoko.
just running around with an ult, you know, killing everybody. You absolutely love to see a bit of a throwback moment there from Crazy Guy, but more so, at least a 4th map and a
Gonna be
dominant
tired,
win there,
Lana.
at least for RRQ in this grand
You're
final.
going to
There's
be
some
tired, Lana.
underwhelming
Let's
maps
see.
there, unfortunately.
Wala pa
Yeah,
rin.
but
You are
They did
done,
this
Lana.
yesterday, and RRQ, when they get activated, both of these
Yari
teams
ka,
are such
Lana.
vibe teams. Since map 1, we
Yari
saw
ka.
Something standing up, we saw Xfero standing standing up. And I think if we continue to see them just leave their desk and stand up, I guess, they're going to be playing really well. And I think a big key here is seeing Monyet or Jemkin smile. And we are going to be going into Haven, and I think RRQ like Haven, especially compared to
I'm not gonna lie,
Haven.
I could seriously see the reverse sweep happening now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even just like, you
Ikaw
know,
ang
trying to
magiging
build some
blurred,
kind of
Lana.
crazy storyline.
Yeah.
We're talking about Haven. It's a map that historically PRX haven't really liked. They've only recently
You're
started
gonna be
to
blurred
map pool and
and
play a little bit
tired.
more, and it hasn't always looked clean
Wrestling
with the
for
Euro
a
waylay that
for
they're
2
running.
weeks.
It's a map that RRQ has been playing for
Daming
ages. And then
alam!
you have
Hindi na nga
Sunset as the
kanina.
decider. I could honestly see that going either way, but I won't deny it's been
So
a
ano
very
yun?
strong map for a long time for PRX. But
September.
I think this is where you have to win as
Ay,
RRQ,
di ba sa
and you have to again win pretty convincingly.
Yeah, but we can see
Ah,
RRQ do like this
Kailangan
map.
mo
They've
na
picked it 4 times, played it 7. This is a standard staple of their map vetoes.
Uy,
PRX not so
magka-Bertman
much.
kami
They
na
opted to
magiging
ban
anak.
it in the first half of the year, only really picking it up in stage 2.
Well, I'm really glad we're seeing double duelists, most likely
Uy,
on
layo ko
Haven
naman
if
nakapaglaro
they
ka doon ng
continue playing the
Pico
way they
dati.
have been. I
Ayun
don't
naman.
expect any changes with this. I think
Legit.
they both have a lot of things figured
alam
out
ko.
here. The
Ako
only thing
haslap.
is maybe Annie-shredding each other a
Lagi
little bit.
panalo.
Yeah, potentially so. I think it's going to be a good feeling.
Okay,
for RRQ
Jun
to
na.
play
Abangan namin,
somewhat
Lana,
similar
Jun.
of a comp stylistically to what they did just play on Lotus. You're going to have both of the players playing duelists, feeling nice and warmed up. Over on the side of PRX, it's a little bit of a different stylistic approach because let's not forget they are juggling the roles a little bit here. It's going to be Jing back on the Omen. It'll be Forsaken Waylay if they do stick to this comp. It's a bit of an off-pick in terms of maybe the agents played, less so the roles necessarily, but a Fade as your choice of recon in it, and a Waylay as well as the Vice is not a super popular choice of Senti on this map all of the time. So it's PRX's own little flavor here on a map that they haven't really played too much in the past.
I think that's what I do like about
Nowhere
it, is
to
it's
run.
very unique to PRX.
Anong
It's very
tarantado ko?
fitting
Yari
of
ka,
them. I feel
Lana.
like
Pagod ka.
everyone's
Dalawang
very
linggo
comfortable
ka.
in a way.
Dalawang linggo ka pagod.
Similar to Ascent, like they played double Senti, Yoru comp on Ascent.
Ba't
in their
binilang
own
agad
style.
kailan
They put
birthday
Jing
ng
on the
bata?
stage. You know,
Hala,
usually
pagod
we'll see
to sila
Cypher
na.
Vice or
Hindi na to
Cypher
makakapag-save.
as well as the Deadlock, for example. They're playing their own little adaptation, their own little style that will fit their comfort of their players.
Yeah, that's what PRX does do best.
Ayaw
And I'm
ko
glad they managed to make it work
Sabi mo,
over on
ayaw
Ascent, which
ko
was,
yun.
again, very surprising for us
Ayaw
to
ko
witness. And
Hindi.
we were talking about
Ayaw
predictions.
ko
You
yun.
two both
Ayaw
predicted
ko.
for RRQ. That's definitely the
Ano ba yun?
minority
Ayaw
prediction
ko
for
yun.
today.
Ayaw
How are you
ko.
feeling now that we're going to
Ano ba
map
yun?
4?
Ayaw mo.
Full reverse sweep.
I feel pretty good. It's actually happening the same way as it happened last time I predicted for them to win, which is they're winning the maps. I'm not expecting them to win.
Mapapaayaw ko
I mean,
ito
I
sila.
have to agree, it's hard to know who's going to take what here. But the big reason I went for RRQ is because they just love this storyline. They're not playing around with us. They look like, we're going
Uy.
to lose. No, we're not.
Uy, tarantado.
As soon as I saw them go,
Ay!
I got more
Tarantado
confidence
ka.
than I've ever felt. That they were
Ayop
gonna win
ka.
this.
It's crazy. You know what? PRX used to be the team that gave you, the heart palpitations and everything, and now I think RRQ has definitely taken that spot throughout
Tumagan
this
din doon.
entire stage.
I
Tumagan
would
na
not
nga
want to be
doon
an
sa
RRQ fan.
paningin
What do you mean? You are an RRQ fan.
I'm talking about sat in the arena cheering. We're serious analytical professionals. I can enjoy
Yeah,
that.
you're not. You are the most emotive person in the green room.
Yeah.
You are literally like, oh, Monyet, why? Like every single green room segment. So look, I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't mind back-to-back reverse sweeps on top of back-to-back Pacific Championships, personally.
I know all of Indonesia must be extremely excited.
Bro, I
now.
see
They
Raz
call
and
this the
Ricardo is
Derby
being one
Rex
with the
between the
security
two
in
Rexes
Narita.
here, and we are
Oh,
finally
you
going to
see
go
there.
into map 4. This is at minimum
you know-
what we wanted. Egyptian
you know,
said
I
he promised
want
us an excellent
Lana, your
script today,
GM.
so expect nothing but bangers here on Haven.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Over on the side of RRQ,
I
they're
already
sticking
won
with
here.
what they know.
Okay, I
Jemkin
won-
on that
I
Yoru.
won her
Monyet on the
already.
Neon. We know Monyet loves to
She's
send
gonna
it
be
on this map.
tired.
We've seen it time and time again. And the
For
question
two.
really is, how are PRX going to counter it?
They're very comfortable on this
What do you
defense. They love to aggress as a team. Look
Yeah.
for them to crunch through mid and garage and look for something to go just as ballistic on defense as he did against Talon.
This is Alex's family who flew in from Singapore here. The three wearing the PRX jerseys, his mom and his aunt and uncle. They don't, the last time they were here
You're
was
gonna
Masters
be
Tokyo.
tired,
I think-
Lana.
I don't know if it's just Japan. Like,
They
we
must
just
just love Japan. Just balance.
But I can see why. The crowd is amazing. There are thousands of people
Yeah.
in this arena
Game
right
na lang
now,
natin
cheering for
mamaya.
one team or another. But one thing's for sure, everyone is definitely just here for Valorant.
Oh yeah, I mean this crowd is going insane, and imagine if we get another map 5 grand finals. I can't fathom how loud it's going to be in here.
I think there's potential for it for sure, but it comes down to how good is this attack.
Yari ka sa akin mamaya. Ako, mamaya lang ako yari. Ito, yari ka for full
This
pits.
destination is Haven as we send it back to our casters, Achilles and Paper Thin.
Yari ka, boy!
RRQ taking us this far, fighting back, looking dominant in their own right. On Lotus, now we go to their pick of Haven. The second round of the draft to try to see if they can once again push this
Huwag
to the
naman!
limit, push us
Manalo
into
naman na yung
a game of
PRX.
5.
Gusto ko na
And look to
mayan.
pull off another reverse sweep.
Gagawin pa kasi
This is a
tayo.
map that RRQ
Hindi ko
has shown
tatantanan yan kasi siya, di naman siya
brilliant
tatantanan.
stuff on. A map where they've had big comebacks against the likes of Gen
Pag
G,
ikaw nahampas
but it's a
ko,
reinvigorated
tatalsik ka
Paper X on
hanggang
Haven, a
Ipon na
map
ipon
they
yan,
have been
sobra.
avoiding like the plague. And they've got the Waylay in here with Forsaken.
Tatalsik ka
It
hanggang
could be a difference maker.
Ah.
Camera out there, it's clear.
Yari ka, boy!
Spam down a little bit. Full 5-man stack of RRQ making their way in towards A. 3-2 split.
Once again, it's been left on an island. A little bit of faster rotations in here.
Hindi ka lang hindi lang pakilan.
Across Monyet, immense amount
Ikaw
of
yari
damage
ka
going
eh.
still on. Side of the back, though, still going to be able to find a kill for his troubles. His Ching, however, collects himself.
Sana lang.
Looks for an ace, but runs out of bullets.
Sayang, miss yun.
Able to get that one done, but it's still going to be the pistol going the way of Paper Rex.
Oh, wow. Jing just on the back of that site, alive for forever.
Sino ba?
Putting the
Parang
classic
ganun
to
yung
good
ano ko.
use.
Yung knife ko na
Goodness, I thought when
yung
they got that catch, Patman not anticipating that the drone was going to be able to make the turn around that corner.
Wala na.
They throw the paranoia onto
Wala
him, flush him out.
akong
Monyet gets in the mix.
Yari ka talaga,
Jing.
boy.
Just doing the work. Divide there to pick up the
Gonna be
last scratch.
tired, Lana. You're gonna be tired. Ako, hindi pa ako
Unbelievable start.
pagod eh.
Ay, wag pipit!
Something looking to be dialed in here on this angle. Monyet bounding forward, breaks the aim.
Hindi
Gets his
mo
way.
titigilan si Lana.
Up into
Eh,
the
paano
side.
hindi ko titigilan niya? Hindi naman titigilan ng 2 linggo.
Space going to be given up. Flyer there on the approach.
This is not going to be
Gagi,
easy.
ang bilis nakapag-plant nun. Walang nag-ano ng seat.
Triple high low just around the corner. Paranoia could break that. For now, they're just holding the line, maintaining the ranks. Spacekin gets a quick little lob in there on the saturate, but they've been held back. They'll just slow it up, but okay, never mind. Forsaken, that's one way to break it, I suppose.
Oy!
Snowball down.
Smoothie
It looks like,
patuti!
okay, RQ, they can do some serious damage from this position. Nope.
Ganun talaga, Rhea, walang pumapagod.
Two armor
Okay
revives.
lang, pagod ka naman.
It's going to be a flawless anti-eco here for
Okay
Paper
lang.
Rex against all odds.
It's a crazy good
Hindi po si
entry.
Clove yan!
Love the way they're using that fast lane to get Monyet
Oy,
through.
Reyna to Reyna.
Just keeping something from being able to find the angles. Monyet just accelerating, but Forsaken just gets in the smoke and holds down the left mouse button and finds 3.
Ay, what's that wiggly?
He's got to get the energy going here again for Paper Rex. Sputtered out a bit on
Map
Lotus.
na siguro to ng ano. Paper
Time to reinvigorate yourselves. RRQ with their anti-bonus. Full rifles available. Quick push out along A from 4 players of Paper Rex.
Walang nagsina naman.
A long angle here.
Nothing clear from that shot.
Retake lang. Retake lang gagawin nila.
RQ still find themselves in with a deep free sight. Something rewrapping. Oh, some free fire through that smoke. Jemkin does him dirty and nearly takes him down.
They're going to stack up for this.
One moving away. Back into here. This time it certainly does feel a hell of a lot more impossible for them. Flash, the turn of it, crazy guy able to snap on, finding one, but only peel back a singular kill.
Nanabantay na.
To his own devices alone here in the garage, down to 13
Laro
HP.
later
So maybe
na
an
daw
attempt
ng
at a
lane
swing and
mo.
make the frag, but won't be found. Monyet will
Yun
strike him
eh,
down.
kailangan
RQ
talaga
denying
eh.
a bonus conversion. Get themselves on the board once again early. Very clean fashion.
Yeah, just gambling a bit. Our Paper Rex that they wouldn't go for C again. Yeah, but great read.
Sana naman po,
Crazy guy.
kababayan natin.
Feels like he's got the ability with this comp they have, especially with that Neon, to take advantage of that fast lane and the ability for Manya to accelerate and clear the back of the C site.
Nahihirapan sila kasi walang nag-gold ng C. Wala namang nakapasok ka agad.
The Vice util over as Paper Rex. Put the Vice wall up into garage. Another aggressive push. Lion's own.
Tumalikod.
He's able to go ahead and outread Jemkin, takes him down. And somehow tuck back over towards the same connector side. No punish found whatsoever. Swing however.
Nice.
Patman with covering fire. He's able to find Sparrow. Crazy guy.
Nice.
Similarly clean here from Paper Rex. They shut down RRQ on the first full buy.
Yeah, it's just too much to handle. Once Paper Rex gets through the long A side, unlike the previous round, they just keep going.
2 days lang eh. Kaso
Good
dalawang
usage
linggo.
of the bait util there to get the check around the corner. Divide. I thought for a second he might think that's the clone and let it go.
Spike down mid.
Just great work here on the site. Just obscured from Monyet. Sees him go through and knows there's going to be a
Nice one, boy. Hype it up, man.
Well played by him. Needs to buy time for the rest of the forces.
Oh, Crazy guy nearly eliminated there. Free fire from something, just ripping him apart. Does have the regen shield behind it, so it's back up to a halfway decent position where he won't be one-tapped.
The pace of this match.
One tap, boy.
Off the wall. You wouldn't expect any different. It's SEA Valorant. Gonna brawl with each other. Still though, where
Sandy.
Rex trying to re-aggress this position. So they're gonna leave a couple players behind RRQ. Make sure that any lurk attempted out of long A is dealt with. You've got the cam in short in sewers to make sure that's also accounted for. So this is looking pretty nice here.
Si Lana Morel.
This C site being open.
What's up, boys? Kanya 100k views.
Considering the conversion bastard for a moment, it seems like he's also not fully convinced that there's much more behind this Neon.
Because of that, Paper Rex.
Si Lana magiging ano na yan, Lana ng energy.
Ult here from Crazy Guy. Gonna stick it.
30 seconds left.
W sub by Wiggly Toppy.
Got 2 down here in the sewer. Simply into this. At the moment, the spike is getting ready to.
Jiggle.
Patman able to find one.
Oy! Nice! Uy, sayang. Heli moly.
A little bit more costly here for the side of Paper Rex, but
no time naman.
Absolutely theirs. Packaged nicely. Wrapped up with a bow. Forsaken.
Nice!
Eventually gets the kill. And he's going to have a little
double sub, double G.
Paper Rex on the warpath here.
Starting to feel it again.
And it's all about the timing here for them and getting the read after Monyet
Di na
doesn't
maabawi sa akin yan.
Forsaken immediately says, I bet they're going A, guys. Just hold the line over there. Crazy Guy, you know, using that TP to get some advantage, but everybody else just gets shut down on the site.
Nice one, boy!
It's all about the read.
For sa akin!
You're gonna have an outlaw.
Ang aking
comes through for RRQ. Patman backed off
Prodigy.
the angle. Start plus the
Ano
aggressive
ba? Wala na
push.
energy, Sandy.
Fill the space. You've already got 4 players from Paper Rex poised here.
Sabihin mo lang kung natatay ka.
Hindi naman, coach. Sobrang OA
That's
naman
one of
sa
those
tae.
difference makers in thrifty rounds. Maybe go to the other side of the map and just grab the other ult.
Woo!
The other orb.
Ewan ko, parang nawala yung antok ko eh.
Something on a peak. Gonna be able to find Cushy there in a main.
Pagising ka dun.
Sits him down. One away from the Hunters.
Gigilin me, gigilin yo. When I guess so.
It's been a bit of a rough go of it as Frack after ready.
Yeah, pagka nagkita na sila na sa asi.
A little bit of shots through here, but
ang tugtog nun, ano.
Otherwise.
Ayoko na. Shoutout mo daw si, ano, si Wiggly Top.
Wiggly Top!
Sabi mo, shoutout Wiggly Top, pengin maraming raccoon.
Shoutout Wiggly Top! Salamat mo.
30 seconds
left.
Grow
a garden.
Towards flat. Crazy Guy trying to work his way forward. Ends up falling to the wayside as Forsaken finds himself a second kill. Goes up and over the top.
Shoutout mo mabuti!
Shoutout! Wiggly Top! Shoutout sa'yo. Kaya palagi God bless.
Second kill there for Defy, a 5th round win for PRX.
They're in cruise control. They haven't had to commit some of the big ults. They haven't had to use the convergent path just yet. Something's gonna
Thank you guys for sending gifts.
for this next
Thank you
round.
for the gift. Thank you for the ice cream. Gagawin mo yan.
So,
Thank you
Thank you for
the
that.
sniper.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Forsaken does what he needs to. Yeah, it's a
Thank you
little
for the
ambitious
ice cream.
there with the dash
Sabi
in.
mo. Thank you for the ice cream.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Solid on the back end. 2 more kills
Slow
from
na
him.
Ay, may nagsend ng bibingka!
Uy, bibingka! Sarap yan. Bibingka with puto bumbong.
Do this every
Wow.
single map,
Alam mo yan?
every step of the way.
Ito yung Pasko.
On Lotus, they were eventually able
Bibingka with puto
Get it
bumbong
together.
is the best in Burmans.
Ewok
With a lots of
Pinag-lead,
milk.
coach.
Sa...
needs to slow this PRX team down. Kind of curious if they just lean back more into C hits. It's kind of been the site that is left.
Nabuo ako sa sama ng loob.
Defended by
Tanging
PRX.
mali ko, anip ka. May ganun ba?
Find an opportunity.
May ganun
You know,
ba?
if they slide something over there with the operator to take him down. We've already seen that they've had some good setups with their smokes to make sure that he
Ganun.
can't get good angles.
Hindi mo
And
trip
at
yun.
least force out the
Lahat ng
TP.
kakanin. Like yung...
Biko?
Ace gem complete.
No!
Bilo?
An
No!
extra
Palitaw?
No!
What a
far this
weirdo.
weekend.
Ano may lig
Pretty
mo?
good.
Certainly has been. PRX fans.
Hindi ko
very
kumakain ng
well aware.
puto.
No!
Ooh, up here for Jemkin.
Yeah, that's gonna be fast.
Hindi, kahit ano lang. Hindi, ano yung nakain
Okay,
mo?
finds the value. Great shutdown.
Kalamay.
Forsaken just
Ito lang, pwede na.
Kumakain ka, arte mo.
flame.
Kala ko naman, di naman unabis.
Like Pat
Ano
McKinney
yung
counter
kalamay?
spam
Sa
like
kaligid
crazy
ko.
guy.
Kalamay, yung
RRQ that
ano,
fight
yung
time.
ganun ng
No one on that A side of the map.
agalamay pala.
I just feel like you're in a
Kalamay.
somewhat safe
Kala-
situation as
kala- ano
PRX,
kalamay?
except you have
Ano
plenty
ba
of
man
money,
hindi
so
mo hilig kainin?
no reason to, but
Yung pa... Ano yung...
Critical ultimates coming
Alam mo
through.
yung
Can anticipate that
bilog-bilog na
maybe the
may
plank gets given over to
saga
Cushy, but
pindot?
do you want to funnel more into
Anong tawag sa
Exparrow?
inyo
Here,
ng
he's going to be able to
pindot?
get
Yung... may
this dimensional drift out from Jemkin.
Yung binibilog.
Commits to that one. Not
may
wanting to take any
sago,
chances here, it would seem. James
sabi.
pushing forward. Oh, goes for the clone, tries to TP out. That's going to be him
Bilo-bilo?
losing his life. And now suddenly,
Bilo-bilo yan sa inyo.
Something
Yun yun, yung may
going to have to
sago.
try
Yung,
to
basta may sabaw din. Bilo-bilo.
will slowly be able to slide his way
Naman yun.
back
Para dus-dos.
in through the spawn.
Para
Trying
dus-dos
to keep
yun.
himself alive, but
Yun nga.
RRQ, the question is, do you go
Para
hunting?
dus-dos.
Hindi talaga. Ayoko talaga.
I don't really think you
Bilo-bilo
need to
para
in this
dus-dos.
situation.
Tawag sa amin para
Seeing anybody
dus-dos.
that needs an ult, money's a little bit scuffed. You're better off just
Ako kumakain ako yung maraming
your win
latik.
here.
Ay.
Yun yung
May
favorite
not be
ko,
the biggest
maraming
prize, but
latik.
it's certainly a
Suman!
nice
Palitaw,
those
bumbong.
early wins.
Woo! Saw-saw mo sa
Isolated players
matamis.
of PRX out.
Sis, hindi talaga sis.
Good read there.
Yung
Anticipating
suman
that maybe
na
Forsaken
mataba,
is gonna
hindi.
try to use
Yung
that Layla
suman
util
na,
to
basta
get
may tawag sa
aggressive.
suman yung puti eh.
Hadn't
Meron
seen it
akong
much
alam yung parang
past the
nilalagay
pistol
ng
round.
sugar na malaki.
Suman niya yun!
This is
Suman pa rin
something that
yun.
PRX showed early
Parang
on this
kaya ko pa
map
siyang
was
kainin.
sending
Suman yun,
Forsaken out.
yung parang yung tali sa kanya, yung kahoy.
Mid
ganun.
doors or
Oh,
C
suman.
long,
Tapos
and
may
then just getting
sugar,
info and
ganun.
refracting, or maybe finding a single kill and
Yung
refracting.
kaya ko ba
Like
yun? Pero
going for
yung
these little
suman
plays
na
like
to,
that. It's just a
yung walang-wala
nice
ko
read.
nilalagay.
Man, di ko kinakain,
Jemkin
babe.
with a nice adjustment too. And
Tatikman
of
ko
course,
yun,
Patman
hindi
just
ko
gets
siya
stuck in a corner as the fade. He doesn't have much in the way of util to escape.
Adidas.
Pays the price.
Favorite ko yung isaw
All
with
the way
a
there
lot
for the set of
of
RRQ, but they still need to
eats.
string many more together.
Lupit.
Expecting them to be able to have that heavy impact here from this attacking
It alap,
side.
alam nyo mas malinamnam, mas more na madumi, mas
Outward aggression, but still
mo.
the truck
Basta
hold the
yung may
line and
kampi
will
pang
be
ano,
able to do so.
malalasahan kang...
yung lasang pids.
Gets himself a third, Cushy.
Uy!
Crazy guy gone. That's
Yung may
just
kampi
Sparrow
pang
out.
lasang
Hindered
Parang
in
mga
the
di pa mo
garage,
kinakain.
trying to make an exit. but
Oh,
caught
the
with
more
knife
the
in hand.
madumi, the more the we
Ano
like.
mga di mo
PRX,
Tosino.
clean,
Yung
swift
tosino.
response.
bakit?
Themselves up to
Yung
6.
tahong.
That's a heartbreaker for RRQ. No opportunity
Ano pa?
to get involved with like a Hunter's
naman,
Fury
di
or
ko
something.
kinakain.
It's just shut right down. A great paranoia.
Ako kasi mga kinakain
On the
ko,
follow-up.
caviar, wagyu,
Cushy tries to
ganun
go
ba,
for the swing.
normal,
Probably getting called out. He's weak. He's weak. And
normal.
Forsaken's just too clean with the crosshair
Caviar.
placement.
Minsan inaalmusal ko,
He's had a
tubler.
couple of those rounds where he just shuts RRQ out.
Ano mo ba?
Dark dodge, but Prowler out. He's down there now. Forsaken gone at the double doors.
Yeah, tries to go for a little bit of aggression outside of garage, and this time we'll go ahead and
iba-iba lang kasi tayo ng hilig eh. Tamo ko, ayoko ng skinless, ayoko ng tosino.
Ayoko ng humba.
Ayoko ng batut. Ano yung humba?
Yung matamis na parang adobo. Adobo yung ano niya.
Ano yun?
Humba. Yung
Hindi humba, tawag sa amin nun eh. Ano yun eh?
Yung ang luto niya is parang adobo, pero mas madami yung asukal niya. Yung sobrang tamis.
May tawag dun eh.
Tapos may laurel.
Yun, may laurel yun. Hindi humba tawag sa amin.
ano ba yun? Flash goes in
Stupad.
alive, and
Hindi.
collect that kill. Hunger Sphere now going to be opened up looking for a tag here, but
Hindi.
widely everybody
Stupado,
go ahead and stray away
stupado
from
yun.
those bursts. So brings it down to a 4v4.
Ayoko din nun yung matamis. Ayoko. Kadiri,
ng
sa
ulam.
botas matamis. Yikes!
Ayoko na mahulog na matamis.
Yuckers! What the hell?
He's ripping off
Hindi ako panan. Sorry po. Pero hindi ako
dimensional drip goes in for that one.
Malansa daw pero pag hinugasan maigi pala. Hugasan mo yung sayo.
Mga favorite ko, mga
Everybody out in main, something only going to be good for the one. The spot out auto experiment, but no way to flush him into the
Papalag
open.
yan.
He'll just do it himself.
Mayroon mahilig ka naman sa mga tuyo.
Hindi, wag mo na hugasan. Papalag pa rin.
Kaya pinag-uusapan niya.
Divine trying to get his just continue to play games here on the corner. Gets the shutdown. Gets the round win. Gets the op. Does RRQ get the 3?
Dinifuse kasi niya para
Nobody
umabot.
really in
Kaso,
place.
dumidalo.
Or Paper X quick enough, but Crazy Guy with another heads-up TP.
Ay, favorite ko tuyo.
Brilliant Omen play.
Puta, wait. Daming suka.
Oo.
He's dealt with just a little bit sooner.
Ano ang tawag
Somebody
dun
kind of
sa
figured it
tuyo
all
na
out.
ano, yung parang
Maybe it's a
may
different
laman.
result.
Yung
This is
pinaka.
fully suspected.
Tinapa. Masarap naman yung sa patis. Sa akin naman sa patis.
On the A side.
Kalamansi na may patis.
Teleported there earlier, but no, it's just out in the
Sarap
open.
yun.
And
Tang
anybody
makakain.
just turn around.
Totoo.
Would have been the cancel.
Ay, salamat sa Rose. Sabi mo, thank you for the Rose.
Thank you for the rose. Ice cream dapat eh.
Ice cream daw guys ang ibigay.
Forsaken's been sitting on his ult for quite some time.
63 boys. Huwag nyo na babulin boys.
Can't hide from the drone, but he has
Hindi na
the
tayo
right
nag-watch
wall to
party.
cover it.
Nagkwentuhan na tayo ng mga pagkain.
Util exchange.
Gutom na gutom ba eh.
For the
Yung may
wall.
ice cream, ibinigay na ice cream. Ibinigay na ice cream.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Set up the TP. Gonna be ready for this aggressive angle.
Woo! Inuto yan! Hindi na damihan!
Hands on the
Thank you for the ice cream.
So far, looks like it's not gonna stop here. Jemkin has to do so very
Sobrang bait
much.
niya nila yung Mimo. Walang
Forsaken is dialed in
pinatapang
once again, holding the angle, final shot instantly. That's gonna be crazy. Guys,
Matcha
play here in
bingsu.
sewers.
Ay, yung payo ko, matcha.
Ba't ayaw mo na matcha?
Lumot yun.
Just
May mga
much
ako
to do,
favorite
but
ko
try
naman
to
ng
save.
matcha. Pero depende sa gumagawa ng
For
matcha.
RRQ,
May
they've
matcha
invested
kasi
in some ops.
lasang tubig na wala akong
Carbonara.
Ay, yung
30 seconds.
Ayoko
carbonara.
ng carbonara.
Fanned out.
Bakit?
Wala lang.
Right,
ayoko
all
na.
of the corpses are checking in to spawn. Looks like Batman
Di
started to
ko-
become
di ako-
suspicious.
Ayoko
And
ng
oh yeah,
pesto.
they've
Ano
got
yun?
it sussed.
Yung
Can they
kulay
win?
green.
Yes, they can.
Na...
Quick little pivot, all carried over.
pasta.
Paper
Ah,
X
okay.
locking up a lead at the half.
Ang pala yun,
Maybe
ang pala yun.
another 9 and 3.
Oo, basta tanggalin mo yung pait, yung ginisa.
Gotta be an eco.
Yung
Or
ginisa.
Kahit
RRQ.
yung tinugtag na yung pait.
Something so good with the operator. Back to this.
Sayote.
Those
Ayoko
dominant
na sayote.
performances he has had. Especially in this stage.
Mahilig ako sa gulay.
Really
pero
comfortable
di ako
with the way that he can push.
Ako,
Have that TP in the back
Mukhain
pocket.
ka ba naman ng gulay? Hindi ka nakakain ng gulay.
Tama, nakain naman ako, pero pagka nilapagan mo ako ng karne, syempre pipiliin ko.
Foreman yet.
Dapat gulay lang nandyan sa lamesa.
Best zombie impersonation.
Uy, ang dami nagsasend ng ice cream. Inuuto ko nila.
Tantanan niyo ako. Sarauso ka.
Too many targets. They're able to overwhelm him. The shot goes wide from something. Some damage dealt. Looking for these kills here as the convergent paths. Try to cut across onto all these players on the side of RRQ. Saddled into the site. The waylay entry. Forsaken still going to be able to find himself on yet, but loses his life. That's going to be another weapon to recover potentially.
Nice!
Oh! Tubidu, Patman! Patman! Nice one!
Cuts him down.
Nice one! Purang smooth.
But not close enough.
Yun, sinusundan ko ng ice cream
Thrifty.
coach.
Paper X will stretch the lead.
That was wild, but
Ikaw daw.
urgent
Hindi,
pass
kaya
in the
kasi
back
nintay
pocket
ko
for so
yung
long.
ano.
Finally,
Ikaw.
Happy
Finds a ton of
100,000
value
viewers!
for Paper Rex.
Our
Able to get
first
that retake
100,000 sa
going.
watch party
With that
natin.
Bucky there in the
Super
classic.
nice!
Able to connect onto Forsaken. Divide just smothered, not much he can do. Madness.
Parang
from
na-nerf
Forsaken.
si Reyna.
It's all right. They've got every angle covered. They're coming from
Wala talaga tinatawa
all
ng tao sa
sides. Are
mga
Paper
legit
Rex.
yan. Sinasagasaan nila.
Pesto, di ko ba titikman yun?
Sees in the corner.
Ano siya, if hindi ka mahilig sa gulay,
Paper Rex
hindi mo siya magugustuhan. Ako nga mahilig ako.
on the victory march, seemingly.
Mahilig sa gulay, ayaw sa ampalaya.
Bakit?
Corner is Forsaken though. Just to get red.
Trying to use that pass line against them, but Jemkin able to arrive, just gate crashing at the front of Plat there.
Naiya ka pa eh. Sabi mo, i-text ko
Critical
bumili.
advantage especially for RRQ as they look to keep themselves up to 4
Alam ko,
round
yan
wins here at the half.
kapatid mo.
Almost set for his backside now. He displaced a little bit.
Naiya pa eh. Siya nag-uutos sa akin.
Paranoia on a timing catch.
Hindi
Gonna slow
pabila
up
dito.
damn near everyone.
Ay! Ayos ah! Kala ko tropahan tayo dito.
Open mo tayo yan.
Jemkin gonna be struck down. Haven't been able to find that kill. One
Yeah.
more something would give it a dimensional drift.
Guys, si Leo Miho magko-Korea yan next.
Something gonna be taken down. Crazy guy, the quick peek from Garage.
Tarantado ka ba?
Define it now. Just for another quick little teleport here, and the spike still not yet held at half on yet. Strike in from behind, Divine out of bullets to Team Ace, and a 4th round victory. RQ rescuing as much as they can, but still find themselves at a critical deficit going into another critical pistol round.
The pressure has been on, and they've been able to respond so many times in stage 2. They're going to be able to keep digging into that well.
Why na?
Is it bottomless
Uy, ayoko.
for RRQ? And these C hits look really, really nice on this attacker's side.
Okay, we got one, bro.
Forsaken there, just trying to track targets. There's multiple that he's trying to get a beat on. Just can't quite get it there in time. It's a nice entry. Good execute from RRQ, but onto the other side. Work to do for sure, but
Tayo makukuha ang highlights dyan. Kuya,
at times pretty good at this defender side.
Sinira niya yung ano, alam mo ba?
Versus T1, versus Domshim, versus Gen G. They had runs where they were better on those sides of the map.
Ginanon nila, mag-agis yung
Master coach yesterday.
Namagamit niya.
Yeah.
Leo, huwag mo naman akong bigyan.
Yeah.
Of course,
Anong favorite mo
shout out
dyan?
to our lovely Korean commentators
Ay, favorite ko
joining
yan!
us over here.
Thank you, kuya.
Favorite ko yan, hindi ko alam Al Capone.
ハーフタイム中にフィリピンのバロランドストリーマーラジービンクさんにお越しいただきました Hello
Hello, nice to meet you.
Napaka-buzzer talaga nito. Guys, binigyan ako nila Leo.
まあ知ってる方はねマスターズ東京でも
さkuya niyo lang
覚えてる
pala.
と思いますけどもそう今ねいい試合を見せてくれますけどもはいどの辺に注目してますか
So which team are you rooting for and which aspect are you looking for the most for this match?
Masyadong malaking doon.
Which team are you rooting for?
I think PRX.
Ayaw ko na may butas.
I want PRX to win just because one of the players are representing us, and I think that PRX is really strong right now, looking really strong.
今ペーパーレックスがすごくいい感じで試合をしているので、そういったところにも注目しつつペーパーレックスを応援していました。
Okay, well, the players, it looks like they didn't want to wait. So it looks like, you know what, let's just go right back into the action. So here we are. We're 20 seconds in. Nothing's happened quite just yet. A little bit of contact fighting, but no damage going to be suffered. Jemkin, quick little TP out from in front of a main.
Prowler's the check, and yet. Oh, something.
Cuts him down to size.
Napakita ba sa, ano?
Towards that C connector side.
Sa camera,
Trying to
sila.
push his way forward, trying to find the timing, but only finds a bullet. Forsaken. Oh, they won't give him an inch. They won't give him any way to get back in this one.
Masarap lang siya, pero pag
7-1 in pistols. A figure I never really thought I would be able to attribute to Paper Rex.
Not this year. They're hitting the ghosts. Just on point. I mean, just one taps. Starting to feel good. Something watching that window angle. Great reads, great awareness. Paper Rex. No force buy here from RRQ. I kind of had a consideration about it for a moment if they try it. Just it being 9-4. I feel like they can still get this done. Again, they're really good on their defender side on this map this year. They've bested a lot of teams.
Favorite man. Hindi mo alam.
They'll put up 8-4s, 9-3s. They've done that.
Here.
Pag describe mo ka rin, nagliliga. Bilang mo nito yung donut na.
4 players right around the corner here.
You might just see what he can sell. And on the peak, he'll lose his life, gets the relay bolt out, but at the same time, the strike now gets ready to come through here onto the C site. So now full rotation having to come in from RRQ. They do manage to go ahead and obviously collect the Marshal for themselves.
Don't miss me too much.
See if they can put it to any use.
Nice!
It's a shutdown. Kevin gone.
Get pre-fire lang.
Being able to straight just past those shots, but leaves in so much damage.
Hala, kuha na to. Champion to.
Cushy, dead. Looks for a little bit more money, yet we'll be able to collect him there.
Champion daw.
Spectre in hand, down to 28. Sparrow for a little bit more. Will not be able to find it. It's a good little run attempt from RRQ. It's also PRX getting themselves up to 10 round wins.
Yeah, a little bit of a weird round for PRX. Something just feeling like, oh, maybe A's wide open. Maybe I can go for a lurk. Turns out there was a 4-stack there. Just love the way Forsaken plays that way. Like, great senses with that refract. Knows he can't stick around for more. Patman able to double down at window. Divide ready from Monyet there. Just barely winning that battle against the Marshal. Came off of their fallen teammate. Devi's got an op. This early. What is going on?
It's just dead there at the bottom of sewers. Monyet able to save a line behind one, but now Cushy taken down the waylay. Shut down. It's a great little turn from Monyet, but it's just all alone. He's overwhelmed, and he just cannot hold the line. Falls now. Something looks to try to explore over towards this C side of the map. Can I get my head under that? No, you cannot. That drums up some interest and starts having eyes shifted over. Crazy Guy, Xpharaoh playing split apart, not playing together.
That's just it. Kind of second guessing themselves, our PRX here, because of that tripwire. Looking for a trap potentially. That was actually left open, but this gives Crazy Guy the opportunity to get back in. Maybe plant his feet. Do have some util here to clear this. Got the haunt. Crazy Guy dodges it. The one-way.
Trying to plant the one-way, but they just jump right through it, plant their feet, and find the headshot.
Spike planted.
Cannot be the hero that RRQ so desperately needed. Nor can Xpharaoh. They needed him to hold on to this weapon. So tucked in heaven, he shall stay, but PRX, they're going to be 2 away from closing this out in 3-1 fashion.
I just love the way that they're willing to get aggressive with the waylay. Even if it doesn't get them to kill, it's breaking angles and making it nearly impossible for their opponents to do anything about it. And the scoop up of the op for Devi works a treat. Able to play in tandem off of the selfless players. Jing and Forsaken happy to get scrappy, to get involved in the mix. Devi follows up. Something as that Yoru, looking for those lurks, trying to press the extremities of the map, looking for that open space, ends up being able to identify it. It takes a little while. He gets the job done. Nice push up here from Monyet, but he's just overwhelmed. Again, Devi, that op. Able to provide that long-range covering fire. It's got to feel good. PRX has a Nightfall coming in here, one away from a Convergent Paths. The weaponry not so great for RRQ.
Something trying to go on that little jump peak, trying to bail out as soon as he sees Monyet, but Cushy hits a nice headshot. It's in the player advantage to start things off. Cam not going to be cleared quite just yet. Sparrow still having that to be able to toggle. The bound forward, the quick refract. Gets himself out of dodge. Sparrow, however, can go ahead and expound on that lead. Maintain it as Patman does fall, but Forsaken just goes up and over the top of the box and now brings it back to parity. A 3v3 RRQ. Needing the retake, needing to scramble and get their players into positions.
Forsaken's got his ult. Just really smother out any kind of alley retake attempt. Just buying time.
Love to be able to get that wallbang shot. Forsaken has the ult at the ready, and that has them scrambling back. Now looking to try to flood their way back forward here into this one.
Chill, buy time.
Jing gone. 3v2. Forsaken displace. And the shot is whipped.
Ganda sana.
Cushy, the starter and the finisher here in this round. Keeps RRQ afloat and denies match point away from PRX.
By the skin of their teeth. It's a great read. PRX there, not able to hold the line. That opener onto something very brutal. Jing reads the corner. Just spamming through. Jing get hit by. I don't know, that was weird. He didn't react as quickly as I thought he would.
I think he... What is he doing, you stupid kid? See, yes, I think that he was indeed inside of it and slowed down, so...
I thought something looked off.
Oh, and his mother's in the audience. Alex is gonna get a talking to. All up and over the top. PRX not looking to skip a beat, not looking to have that previous round result affect them at all. Let's try to shrug this one off. Cushy, however, on the hunt. Sends out the ultimate. Gets a tag, but no kill. Nightfall available for a post plant. There's the slow. There's an elimination. Forsaken. Opening things up. Opens open. Jing refills that space. And it's down. Patman forward into the cage. Deals with experiments. He's allowed to find the one. Divide is there. Shutting down the Neo. And the up has to be saved. The previous round, great, but this one,
talaga.
An absolute disaster. Second frantically tries to hold on to this operator, but he doesn't know which way to look, and Jing is arriving. He's found it, and he has denied RRQ absolutely everything. PRX are up to series point. As RRQ would need to run back 7 in a row.
Just may be their time again to find that third trophy. Brilliant stuff from Forsaken. Pushing that angle, gets the backup. You know, Monyet pops the ult, but it's just too little too late. PRX was already on top of him.
Time out!
Time out pa kayo, dinilay nyo pa talo nyo.
What might be the last time out for RRQ here.
It seems so very likely. 7 in a row. They've been able to pick up the pace in the previous maps, but it feels like the full weight of the weekend. Crazy guy flying in last minute, barely being able to attend. Playing a full 5-map set, pulling off a reverse sweep not even 24 hours ago. Not having any bans to your name coming into this, it just feels like it's all stacked against them here.
I mean, you still have to just love what you've seen from RRQ here in stage 2 after a rough go of it.
Their entire run through this lower bracket
it's been insane.
Been absolutely incredible to witness.
It's just comeback after comeback. Resilience is what the R might actually stand for in RRQ. And I mean, again, after a tough loss in Toronto, the way things went there, they're bouncing back, but PRX is still a cut above.
They are all stacked up. 5-player death ball, getting ready to storm the C site. Sparrow immediately backpedaling, having to give up the space. One of the 3 that has a rifle in hand. RQ quickly getting clustered up. Ready to try to pull off a daring retake. The weaponry isn't really there behind these players. PRX, they want to fight forward. The flash is in, but Monyet sprays down to the stinger, bringing out Cushy from Garage. Batman's head off, but Divine still has the operator, and he's able to find one. Jing backpedals away. Jing now in their spawn, trying to signal his smoke, but he needs Divine to be able to hold this line. Tap the defuse, not yet held to half. The swing around for the back. And Sparrow has it noted.
Oh my gosh!
The timeout works for at least one more. They'll collect out for their own devices.
Para kay Patrick Mendoza.
Now to 6 rounds.
Grabe yung achievement
Just
yan
like we
bilang
saw
Pinoy.
Ascent, the Stingers are going to give some hope for RRQ, keep them alive. But is it going to be enough? So many more rounds to go. Such a hill to climb, and they just line up for Monyet there. Stacked right in front of each other. Next Pharaoh, great awareness. Jinx still almost wins it. Gets him down to 8 HP.
There.
We go again. It's going to be a weak buy. Divide the only one with a rifle. Operator for Jemkin. A couple big ults there as well. Just spamming that angle off the smoke pop. Seeing if anything go their way. Looks like another B hit going to be attempted.
And right into the smoke and right into the grave. Forsaken. Taken down. This crazy guy is more than ready for that. And we're setting ready to fly. Jinx teleport being heard. We can find the kill, the turn back. Vi now going to be taken down. As it is just something locked away. Clears the trip. Jumps back out into mid to try to see if he can find any damage whatsoever. There's no way he's finding a round win here.
Oh, absolutely not.
Naman saving naman sila. Kailan niya kasi mamatay dyan.
180 spread here. The players peek back through. Crazy guy can put it down. Flawless fashion. RRQ. The gap now brought to 5.
Okay. Big round now for both teams.
That timeout call, it looks like from PRX.
Yeah, they want to talk about this a little bit. Again, there's big ults in play on both sides. That's something that needs to be considered. Just great reactions from RRQ in this one. They're just right in the right places to shut down this B hit. They're coming from a bunch of different angles. Yeah, for sure. Need to get things sorted a bit for PRX. Had a bit of a tough time on some of these post-plant defenses, and this round can't even get it there.
Kuha na yan. Malabo na yan. Baba na.
Can't give RRQ any chances, any hope.
RRQ.
They are a momentum team. Seems like once they get it going, just like the Juggernaut, just unstoppable.
Best impressions.
I think Alex might have more fans in this audience than most of the other players.
Very possible. Been around the block in esports for quite some time, but timeout call from PRX. Still have one more in the back pocket in case this gap ends up getting closed even more. 5 rounds is what's necessary for RRQ to try to take this into overtime if they want to extend this all the way to that map 5. So the game plan looks like it's Jing. Aggressive TB forward, and Crazy Guy is not ready for this at all. He's able to strike first. He slides right back out. Moniette trying to close the gap, but there's a smoke right there waiting for him. So nothing to be spotted.
So it's all just a setup for a pick early. Spike was down. This gives them the opportunity to use the dimensional drift, get the info on where the players are. Jemkin immediately responds with a TP. Wants to have that safety.
They're not swinging until they get this information. Now something forward here into the center cage. Tries to get the pop there. With the shorty drawn out, finds something, looks for a little bit more of it. First pump ends up going a little bit wide. Moniette now arriving around the back, the way like
Nice.
comes up with a kill.
Okay. Champion.
He gets the first. Can he find more? Sees, not avoided, takes him to 1, continuing to scale. A massive flight peak from Forsaken, spots him, but Jemkin says yes, my presence is
Champion.
3-1 in the series. PRX
Lakas talaga.
once again, the VCT Pacific champions. Their 3rd Pacific title.
The reigning Masters Toronto champions get it done in one of the most impressive runs we have seen in Pacific. This entire stage, it has been PRX's. They grasped and they took it the whole way through. One stumble along the way against Zeta. The rest of the time, it was PRX, the Princes of Pacific, have done it again.
Dalawang trophy.
And now they set their sights on to Champions Paris, on to another international trophy.
Commiserations, of course, to RRQ.
Enough cannot be said of the perseverance that this team has, the ability to fight back, to dig deep, to be always in consideration in a game. A hell of a lot was asked of them on very short notice this weekend, and they were able to more than deliver. Got themselves into this
Sila pa rin ang
this very
champion,
grand
mga
final. They have a chance to
kaibigan!
defend
Blinding!
their
Magbablind na si...
Stage 1.
Mag-blind ka, Kakot!
Stage 2.
Okay na.
Okay na.
Congratulations! Congratulations, PRX! Congrats, Patman, bro. What's up? Congrats.
Now they have their eyes
Grabe.
on a second international trophy as they go to Champions Paris, the #1 seed from the #1 region in the world.
Galing! Kinikilabutan ako.
Grabe, sarap ng
Time will
champion.
tell if it will be brought back to South Korea once again. Let's hear from our winners.
champion, out of there, PRX!
Wow! Dami na namang bibili ng mouse nila. Hindi nagalit si Coach. Masaya na si Coach.
さあ、お話を聞いてみましょうか。
Okay, let us ask you questions. Please line up in front. There. Thank
さあ、
you.
そしてその前にパブリッシング&e スポーツ APAC 部門責任者のショーン・オー氏とバロラント e スポーツ APAC 責任者のジェイク・シンの2人がですね、私たちともにチャンピオンやためにステージにお越しいただいております。
So right now,
Napulot
Sean
nila yun kung
from
gaano sila
the
kalakas
Competition
yung
Esports
Masters.
APAC,
Dala-dala
Jake
nila
from
dyan.
Head of Valorant Esports APAC are on the stage with us to celebrate our champion. Thank you so much for your attendance.
Good job, PRX. Yes!
Okay. さあ、それではお話を聞いていきたいと思います。
Okay,
Lakas,
then
no?
let us hear from
3-1,
every one of
3-1.
you for PRX, the champion.
まずは法政君選手から。
Okay, first of all, let me ask you a question for a second.
さあ、2025年はペーパーレックスにとって非常に厳しいスタートから始まったと思います。しかしステージ2では、連勝を重ねましてついにトロフィーを抱えることができました。今のお気持ちを聞かせてください。
So the beginning of the 2025, it was kind of rough season to start with, but you're now the champion of stage 2, lifting trophy right now. How are you feeling?
I
mean, of course, I'm feeling really grateful and proud of my team and myself as well that we can take another trophy here. And yeah, I think I'm just really feeling grateful and thanks for the support, you know. Yeah.
もう今は皆さんの応援、そしてチームメイトに感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。おっしゃる通り、ここまで来てトロフィーをあげられるっていうのはとても特別な気持ちです。ありがとうございます。
法政君選手、ありがとうございます。
Thank you for second.
Galing!
さあ、続いてダバイ選手。
Okay, can you pass the microphone to Dabai? Thank you.
さあ、ステージ2ではペーパーレックスがメタをリードしたと言える部分が多くありました。本日のグランドファイナルでもそうです。他のチームと違ったペーパーレックスのらしさというところはどこにありますか？
So I think PRX is actually leading meta this season, especially during stage 2. But what do you think is the difference between PRX and the other teams in Pacific region?
When it comes to mental,
Yeah, both.
mental.
What the difference? Yeah.
The difference. I think the difference is probably our playstyle. I think we react based on our feelings, I would say. Like if we played certain teams, then what they like to do, we try to think on the spot. I think there's not a lot of other teams that do this. So I think that's what makes us different. Sometimes can be bad, sometimes can
thank
be
you
bad.
daw,
So
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you daw.
何よりも大事にしているのが自分たち一人一人のフィーリングなんですね。どういったプレーをしていきたいか、そういったところを大事にしているチームって他にはないと思うので、メタをリードしているというところもそうですけれども、
Manalo po ang PRX na sinusuportahan natin, no?
ありがとうございます。ダバイ選手、ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Dabai.
さあ続いてアレックスコーチにお聞きしていきたいと思います。メタをねリードしているというお話も、させていただきましたけども、パッチの変更とともに常に成長最前線をね走り続けるペーパーレックスだと思うんですけども、その部分でアレックスコーチが大事にしている部分というのはどういったところにありますか？
But especially, you're leading meta, but at the same time, there's a lot of patch updates, so you have to adjust into. So when you are knowing all the patch updates, how are you dealing with it, and how are you leading your team? Yeah, patch note updates. Yeah. Yeah, so many patch updates, right? On this season, especially.
This whole season.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, I mean when the Teo meta came out, we tried our best, but it wasn't for us, so we had to find a different way. And the good news is we stuck to our guns. You know, we're very comfortable playing with to-do lists, so it was just about trying to see whether we could play around the Teo. And after that, it seems that what we're doing still works, so we're not going to change too much.
そうですね、やはりデフォの変更なんかもある中で、デュエリストの中では活躍していたという
Congrats,
エージェントの変更というところも
PRX.
含めて自分たちで考えていかないと。
Ay, nako, lupit. Dalawang trophy, masters, and champions.
できているスタイルが確立でき
Grabe
ているので、
naman
そういったところ
yun.
にはあまり苦労なくできていたと思います。
ありがとうございます。そのままアレックスコーチでもう一つすいません。この場にはパンダコーチがいらっしゃらないんですけど、パフォーマンスコーチでもあると思います。パフォーマンスコーチのパンダコーチが入って、トロントを取り、ステージ2も取れました。その辺はどう、チームに影響があったかお聞きしてもいいですか？
I would like to ask you about Coach Panda. He joined the season, and I think he is actually guiding them mentally and physically in both ways. So, how do you evaluate, or any thoughts on his existence during this season?
How did I find it?
Yeah.
I mean, we interviewed a bunch of performance coaches, and the one that I thought was a little bit older and able to vibe with the boys is Panda. And I mean, for us, I think I can tell you what he does. We do a lot of meditation. We learn about breathing. You know, he keeps us grounded, you know, and focused. So if it's time to focus on certain things, he'll make sure that he include it in his talks, and he does a lot of one-on-one with the boys, so everybody can share like personal problems with him and stuff. And it's been a
Galit
great
na
help.
siya kanina, na-stress din siya eh.
まずはじめ
Kahit
に
close
コー
game
チ
na
を
eh.
採用するにあ
Ay,
た
ng
って採用
coach.
してその中で少し年上でみんなをガイドしてくれるような人物というのを探していてパンダコーチと出会いました。で彼もちろんグラウンディングさせてくれるという
Pag
とこ
may
ろもあるんです
mali,
けども、
tinitignan niya
瞑
talaga.
想したりとか、あとは1対1で話し合いをしてくれたりとか、問題解決に向けて全力で尽くしてくれているので、彼の力はとても大きいと思います。
アレックスコーチありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Congratulations, PRX!
2025年はチャレンジャーズに出場しており、その中でペーパーレックスに合流して、マスターズも経験し、そして、VCT パシフィックも、経験してと、ここまでの道のり振り返っていかがですか？
I think your season was so busy, beginning with challengers, joining PRX, coming to Japan, winning grand final, and you now headed to Paris. So how do you wrap up your 2025 right now? Any thoughts on this season?
Throughout the season, I was very happy. I learned a lot of things from my team and my everyone, like all the staffs, with my coaches. I learned a lot of things. And this 2025 season we have a very rough start from the stage 1, but we bounce back, and I hope we continue the momentum till Paris.
そうですね、自分もたくさんのことがあったなと思います。2025年振り返るとおっしゃる通りスタートステージ1から始まって、そしてチャンピオンズにも出場することができるようになって、チームメイトやコーチからたくさんのことを学んだと思います。このいい流れをこのまま
Panalo po ang PRX.
ありがとうございます、パトナイ選手。
Thank you, Batman.
さあそしてジン選手、VCT パシフィックはトロフィーは獲得しました。
Congratulations,
あとはチャンピオンズだと思います。
Omedetou.
意気込みを
You and Lana will play together. Oh, me and Lana. How about you?
Of course, you need one
You
more
play
trophy.
too?
So please tell us your thoughts on coming into champions.
Oh, you want us to play and you watch?
I think
huh?
coming to champions, we're just gonna go into it like any other
Last,
tournament. We're gonna
si,
do our best
ano na lang,
and
si
like not expect too
something.
much, but I think we are going into this tournament really confident, so hopefully we get to.
I can't. I'm
play
here in
like how we
Japan.
played
Oh,
and
you're in
make it
Japan.
far into the tournament.
wala silang
そうですね、あまり気負わずに自分たちのプレー、いつもと同じプレーができたらいいなと思います。もちろんトロフィーを掲げたいと思いますけれども、自分たちのプレーを大事に、そして、パリでもスターズトロントの時のようなプレーができるように頑張りたいと思います。
ジン選手ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Jin.
全力で応援します。ありがとうございます。
And finally.
さあそしてサムシング選手、日本での試合はいかがでしたか？
So how did it feel like to play in Japan? How do you feel?
Galing
How did you like being on a stage in Japan?
It is great because last time I missed Tokyo when we qualified through the stage in 2023. Then I was quite, I would say, depressed because I came from the Tokyo. Like what I mean is I started this career in Japan and then I missed international tournament in Tokyo. It was quite sad, but nowadays we are in stage and it's just
girly
great.
from girl boy bakla
残
tomboy.
念ながら2023年のマスターズ東京は予選通過したにもかかわらず自分は来られないというとても残念な経験をしました。あの時は本当に落胆したんです。なので今回こうやって来られて東京でプレーして皆さんの前で姿を見せることができてとても嬉しかったです。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
さあそのまま最後に昴生君選手に世界中のペーパーレックスファンに向けてメッセージをいただければと思います。
Finally, I would like you, Forsaken, to wrap up this interview. Please give Japanese fan and all the Valorant fans a message.
Salita pa raw si Forsaken.
For all of the Japanese fans, for everyone who coming here, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching us. I hope you guys enjoy the match.
Congrats, PRX. Congrats.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you, and I think I'm pretty sure the boys here are still hungry to win. Hopefully this year we'll take all the trophies, and in Paris as well, you know. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
みんなここにいる選手みんながハングリーでトロフィーを取りに行こうと思っていますので3つ目のトロフィーを掲げられるようにパリでも応援お願いします。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you guys. Yun. Congratulate PRX. Yun guys, thank you so much tumambay no. Ayun, dami nyo. Ang dami nila kanina. Thank you. Congrats PRX.
Thank you so much. Alam kong malakas at marami ang sumusuporta sa PRX. So, magbababay na ba tayo?
Ayan guys, thank you sa tumambay no. Nakisupport sa amin. Congrats again sa PRX. Congrats Patman bro.
Congrats, napakalupit mo. Alam mo yan.
Thank you very much guys. Double stream, double chat, double team secret. Kita-its na sa mga susunod. Bye-bye. Reina out. Deadlock out.